Thunder bounces off the mountains. Spears of lightning illuminate a field of mud. In the center of that field is a black, gaping hole. And around that hole, 3 of the outcasts of Aurumia are scattered, broken, stripped of power, betrayed, betrayer. But one of their number is missing. Ātukaan is falling, tumbling down the gaping hole to his certain death. Can it get any worse than this?
Don't say that. Probably.
This is the finale of the Outcasts of Aurumia. Hey, but we're actually going to start a few years ago.
Oh. Okay.
In Porto Rosa, the hometown of Reef and Wezley. It is the morning. Peaceful day. A couple years before the events that have been unfolding. And the two of you are outside. There's the famous maze. And you're outside of the castle. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Right, you right, Wezley?
Yes, I'm okay. Sun's nice.
What are you reading?
It doesn't really matter too much, and Wezley will kind of put like his bookmark in. It's magic. My medicine's been going very well, I think. You know, look, watch this, and then Wezley will just dance like a little tiny flame on the end of his finger.
Wow.
And then he'll say, "Oh, but watch this." And then he'll lean over to like Cyril. He'll see that Cyril's got some like a dirt patch on her like vest, and so he'll just say, "Now stay very still. This could go terribly wrong." And then he'll sweep his hand over the dirt patch, and then when his hand's past, it's like gone.
Amazing.
And he's just mastered prestidigitation. He's mastered saying it and casting it.
Whoa. I don't know, sometimes I kind of like wish I was a bit more like you, Wezley.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pretty smart.
You're really smart. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I think Wezley loves his sister very much. And his sister is his reprieve from like his family. She's kind of shunned and he feels bad about it, but like she manages to like kind of just take it in her stride, and like I think Wezley kind of marvels at his sister, Cyril.
And I think vice versa, like Reef wouldn't be here without you. Like Reef, you are the positivity in Reef's world at this moment in time. And like every time she sees you, she still feels a part of something and like wanted in this area. And she's really excited to show you something.
Oh.
Because she never gets to show you anything cool.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, no, I found a place. It's awesome. It like has a bunch of trees. And I think you really like them because we can maybe like carve something out of them, and maybe I can make you something.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
We'll go have a look.
And then he looks like back to the household, and he thinks about telling like mum and dad. But yeah, okay. What, is it close or?
Yeah, it's not far.
Okay.
Just jump on the horses.
Oh, on the horses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'll put you on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You jump on my horse.
Okay. Right.
All right.
Okay.
Because you've got a huge Clydesdale.
Massive.
Big,
Has to be.
like plate-size hooves.
Yeah.
I can manage with a pony.
I'm a big girl.
Yeah. And I think Wezley's kind of scared of Cyril's horse. It's a beast.
Massive.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like that to me though. You know. Yeah. All right. Hop on.
Okay.
Have a look.
And then Wezley will get on the horse. And
Yeah.
he's clutching his book because he can't leave it in the grass. He doesn't want his family to see his book. So Cyril's allowed to see it, but not his family. Yeah. But yeah.
Definitely also feels like one of those days where, like, you know, when you're like, we should go and check it out and we'll have time, but it also looks like it's getting like a little bit crappy. You know, it's like, oh, we could probably do with not going, but we'll do it anyway because I reckon we could beat it by the time the wind or the weather gets picked up.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and you start heading out.
Yeah.
The gardener, groundskeeper, see you guys, says, "Are you? What are you doing?"
Put the heel in.
Oh, hey, go.
Sorry, we're just gonna be off.
Animal handling roll. The sudden shouting spooks the horse. Oh, what are you doing?
11. 12.
12. You just barely keep the horse, but it is skittery.
Yeah, it feels weird because like I know the groundskeeper well. He is basically my he's basically been my second father, but he's also like not afraid to tell me off, you know. But like because I've been living in the sheds for so long, he has been basically taking care of me like this whole time. So I look to him as a father figure. But you know, I'm still young, so I'm going to do some rebellious stuff.
Yeah.
So
Wesley will never instigate, but he'll happily participate in Cyril's shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And so he has got one arm around her waist, one arm like clutching at his book, and it takes all of his bodily strength just to hold on.
And where are you going?
Well, we're going to the graveyard tree.
Okay.
Oh right, yeah,
The
because
graveyard
it's
tree.
like near like the family like mausoleum.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Great. The you travel there.
Yeah.
Outside of the grounds, up the hill a little bit in Porto Rosa.
Yeah.
Where there is a graveyard which has some of the ancestral graves. Some of them are ancient, but there is this mausoleum which is actually still kind of under construction. And there's still some scaffolding around it.
Yeah.
Big wheelbarrow that has full of some rocks, piles of sand.
Wesley's been here a bit, and I don't think he's even told Cyril this, but the family crypts are kind of like his secret hideaway. And so if he needs to do something where he feels like he's not going to be observed, that's where he'll do it. So he knows where they're going, and if this is a great big surprise Cyril has for him, he's not going to let on that he spends a lot of time here.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Reef is just she is in an excitement mode because she never gets to share anything exciting with Wezley. So she just thinks that this is the best place ever. So once they see the place, she's just in a rush, and she jumps off the horse and she like goes to chuck it on a branch, but like, you know, doesn't really do it very safely, and she's just like in amongst, and she's just running straight to like, you know, like really bringing Wezley along, and she runs straight into
towards the mausoleum.
Meanwhile, Wesley's struggling to get off the horse, and the thing is so tall, and he feels so far away from the ground that he's like kind of like peering down on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, oh no, no, oh no. And then it's like kind of like slide onto his tummy, so maybe he can like slide off this huge beast. But that's what he's presently struggling with.
And Reef like notices this as well, and so she's just a clumpy woman, you know, she just runs without even thinking, and she's like running straight in. She like looks, she sees there's like a wheelbarrow, she's like getting past the rocks. She looks back over at Wezley and it's like, come on! And suddenly at that moment when she turns around, she just misplaces her footing. And she just goes down hard. She goes straight down onto the ground.
Straight down onto the ground. At the same time, fortuitously or infortuitously, the storm that you had talked about, the wind starts to pick up. An omen, perhaps, because as you go down, you connect with the scaffolding. And Wezley, you see, almost in slow motion, a stone on the scaffolding, tip, kilter, fall, and smashes Cyril, clocking her on the side of the face.
Wesley's like as both of his hands are gripping this horse, he sees like this bit of edifice fall down and then crash into his sister's skull. And he, like, it happens in slow motion, and his breath kind of like leaves him, and he can barely say Cyril's name. And as he's seeing that, he slides off the horse. He lands in a pile at its feet, and he feels his blood pumping. He feels like his throat is dry. He's almost choking. And as he scrabbles at the ground and he runs over to his sister, he's seeing how she is.
Yeah, and the rain starts to fall. She's taken a large piece of masonry, piece of granite in the head.
Yeah.
She's dead.
And then Wezley, I feel like he doesn't even need to check her pulse.
No, there's clear damage on the side of her skull.
It's so bizarre because when he looks at Cyril's face, he's used to seeing a smiley, happy person. And that's kind of overlaid onto the wreckage that he sees now. It's like a straight up refusal. He just sees her happy face looking back. And he stands there staring for just a bit as his hands kind of shake. And until eventually he can see this for what it is. His sister's lying in front of him dead. And so the first thing he does is he pushes his entire body against this piece of masonry that's pinning his sister to the ground. And with everything he's got, he's just helplessly pushing his frail body against the stone, just trying to get it off his sister. And he's just throwing himself bodily at it because there's no other way he can possibly move it.
Yeah. It collapses off of her.
And then he's kind of like fiddling. His book is like open on the ground next to the horse. He's hot. He's looking with panic, and his eyes catch the family mausoleum, and he has a flash of a memory of a circle that is freshly drawn in that down in those tombs with just this dead bird in the middle of it that's kind of just laying there, and it's cold and stiff. And then he looks at his book, and he looks at the family mausoleum, and he looks at his sister, and he kind of nods to himself, and he kind of scoops his sister into the wheelbarrow that was there, and he's kind of shaking, and he pushes the wheelbarrow towards the mouth of the mausoleum, and he wants to take this wheelbarrow down the stairs and down into the antechamber of the family mausoleum.
Yeah. You're not strong. You're not dexterous.
No.
Smashing against from side to side, going down the steps, boosh, boosh, her body limply, her arms falling, catching on the steps as you go down into the darkness.
Yeah. It's dark. Wezley's just perfected the light cantrip, and so he just kind of murmurs some words and then touches a bangle at his hand, and that is the light that he's got to guide him as he kind of drags his sister into the middle of this like chalk drawing, and it's so painful moving her because moving anything is hard for Wezley, let alone his huge sister. And so he drags her and he tries to make sure that she is fully within the diagram that he's started to draw as he as he's kind of like clutching his head. He's trying to read his book by the half light of his bangle, and he's just kind of tracing runes, and like tears are just streaming down his face. He's like, no, please. And then he draws sigils as he tries to channel some sort of power into the circle, into his sister, through the runes, from the darkness, with all of his dead relatives kind of watching in their coffins nearby, as he finishes this runic drawing, and he starts trying to look for his sister's soul, hopefully still close by.
Well, miracle of miracles. You have some connection with the arcane. Some connection with the other world is found.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple of minutes since she's passed. Her spirit is still close to her body.
And I think it's like there's a spectral part of Wezley that is kind of searching, like in this like muted version of his family crypt, and he sees like Reef, Cyril, kind of standing there, and
Wezley,
Cyril,
where am I?
As she's kind of like looking around, like Cyril, Wezley.
I don't like it here.
Cyril, don't look, Cyril. Look at me, please. Look at me. You're not anywhere.
Alright.
You're in the. We're home, Cyril. We're at home.
Okay, Wezley, but it's dark down here.
I know.
And like at this moment, Reeve can kind of like see these like black tentacles, like, you know, like pulling at her ankles, and she's looking at Wezley frantically, like,
Look, Cyril.
what are you doing here, Wezley?
I don't.
Get out of here.
No,
You need to go.
No, I'm not leaving. We need to both get out of here.
I don't think that's a good idea, Wez. I
And-
think you need to go without me.
No, and Wezley can see like this, whatever it is like gripping onto her. He's like, no, I'm not leaving without you, Cyril. And he kind of like starts trying to like stand on these things that are like gripping at her, right?
And simultaneously, some light starts to shine as well.
Okay.
Well, don't look at that.
Okay.
Wezley, it's
Warm.
Oh,
no.
It's inviting.
What are you looking at? Cyril, talk to me.
I think I need to go there, Wezley.
No. And like Wesley's just the idea of like Cyril going is not a reality. Like Wesley's prepared to interact with. He's like, no. Don't look at me. It's.
I know this feels weird, but I think this is the right way to go.
No, please, don't go there. Don't go there. Think about what you're leaving behind. Think about this place. Think about me staying here in this place with them and not you.
Peace and contentment. Calm.
Think about me. Think about me and my dad.
Reeve for like the first time is like, wow, I feel like that feels like home.
Yes, it
that
does.
way feels like relief. Like no more second guessing, no more sadness, no more anything. And it's so hard, but Wezley is like wanting Reeve to go down into the darkness, and she's like, she just thinks this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
No.
Wezley, you're losing grip. She's gone.
No, you don't need to go either way. You don't need to go there, and you don't need to go here. You can just come back.
Yeah.
And Wezley, to cement it, there's just the final bit of incantation if you want. But it will, you know what it will mean.
Cyril, I'm going to.
But Wez, you don't need me. You'll be okay. And Cyril starts to walk towards the light of it.
Cyril, like Wesley's kind of just watching her walk, and like he kind of, as he's watching her leave, he's kind of like, how could you leave me? And so he's just watching her walk towards this light, and so he just takes his hand And then he just like reaches down to the circle on the ground, and then he just draws like a little, it's just a little simple sigil. It's like a little line with another line bisecting it and a little circle. And he completes the ritual.
And any vision of the journey of the soul for both of you is gone. Wezley, first of all, you're aware that an intake of breath comes, but also straight away, where your finger was touching the arcane symbol, a cold burn, frost burn, just starts lancing up your hand and instantly sucking all the life out of your hand. You've done it, but at what cost? Reef. Cyril, something has changed.
I think that at that moment when Cyril was walking towards the light, as soon as Wezley completed the ritual, it was like something grabbed her and he yanked her down, all the way down. And when she woke, she just knew that she wasn't in the right place.
That's right.
And she looks over at Wezley. Oh, what'd you do, Wes? And she instantly looks towards like this. She looks around and she catches a glimpse of something moving. Oi, come out, I see you there.
And what? And a beggar. So, sorry, I saw you, Lord, and I thought maybe you have some spare coins. Sorry, but I won't tell anyone what I saw. Honest, I won't. I won't tell no one. Honestly.
Hey.
And starts to just back away.
It's all right. We believe you.
Good.
Reef starts to travel towards the beggar with a big rock in her hand.
No. Okay, hey. I'm just gonna go now, Lord and Lady.
As soon as he turns around, Reef grabs the back of his cloak and just
Cyril!
Smashes until he feels the body go limp, and he just lets it go. He was going to tell on you, Wes. You're the only one I've got now, so can't have that happening, can we?
Welcome to the Outcasts of Aurumia.
What? Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to Dice Legends. Great to have you with us. Okay, before we get into into the present adventure, let's introduce you to this beautiful cast that we've got. So let's start with the other two. Let's start with...
Kia ora everybody, my name is Longi. I play Ātukaan. Once upon a time I played a guy called Lona, but yeah, I'm a paladin now, a level 5 one too. And yeah, discovering my powers as I go.
Good everyone, my name is Raylene and I play Mihan, who is an old woman.
Just
stripped of her powers at the finale.
A fifth level old woman.
Oh yes, fifth level woman.
Hello there,
class.
I'm Truby and I play Wezley, a level 5 wizard who's dead.
Hey, kia ora koutou, my name is Monique. I play a level 5 rogue Goliath named Reef, who's possibly also dead.
You're not.
Kia ora koutou, my name is Vahid. I'm the DM of the show. It's great to have you with us from all over the world. Thanks for joining us. This is the finale of the Outcasts of Aurumia. We've had such a wild ride. It's been a slow motion train wreck. It has. And let's see where the train is going to land by the end of today. Before we get into that, I want to say thanks to our moderators, thanks to our subscribers, thanks to our followers. If you are new to our show, please do consider hitting us with a follow. I don't know what the follows are at the moment, but when we started this, we were only 4 away from 3K. So please hit us with a follow. We'd really appreciate that. Speaking of appreciation.
Thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much to anything that you managed to give to us. We know that everyone is of different means, so whether that's a little or whether that's a lot, we really, really appreciate it. Shout out to all the people who have subbed as well. I can see it in the chat. It is popping off, so thank you for that. That really means a lot. Anything that you give helps us. keeps us going. It also helps us improve, you know. And I'm talking like a beautiful new terrain.
Yeah.
Beautiful new backdrops and setting pieces for behind us. So yeah, big thank you.
Thanks so much.
Oh yeah, big thing. I can already tell you're a bunch of sexy little individuals. Even though I can't even see you.
Oh, we just know.
But you know what make you look even sexier? This box from Minstrel.
Oh,
Woo!
yes.
These are so beautiful, team. They're like gorgeous. What is it? Italian.
Wrong way. Hey!
Beautiful.
They smell amazing. They look so gorgeous. It's Christmas coming up, so what a great chance to get them. You've also got these sexy little sacks.
Dice bags.
Dice bags.
Genuine leather.
Yum, and they sound amazing. It's like ASMR in my earballs.
God.
And you also get 25% off if you put in the code Dice Legion.
Beautiful.
I'm
Much love.
listening.
Thanks very much. Let's talk about.
And also talk about our friends at BD&D. Of course, they have all you need for anything D&D. So from dices to board games to books to Magic of the Gathering cards, the paints as well to bring your D&D world to life. Hit them up because they're the reason why we have this wonderful setup. Ew.
Thanks, BD&D. Love you.
Thanks, BD&D. And thank you to D20 Collective. If you are looking for some fun-looking, sexy, beautiful, amazing dice, head over to D20 Collective. I'm so passionate about this because check out the dice. They've got Asterix Eye, which has an eyeball right there staring at you. You've got the Ocean Opalite, which is a lovely gemstone one. It's so gorgeous. Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
It's on the screen. Redwood Forest, which is their wooden one, and of course Winter Wonderland, the one that lights up when you roll it. So that's their limited November dice. Get them before they get out of there and we leave November, because December we'll have new dice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
D20 Collective.
beautiful.
Oh, and also the code Kiwi Legenz.
Yes.
That's what you need to know. Kiwi Legenz. Get yourself a discount.
And what is the sexiest set of tools for building your ultimate online campaign setting? Why, it is World Anvil!
Woo!
That's right.
Bow chicka wow
out there
wow.
for all of you either authors or maybe you are yourself a DM and you've got a campaign setting that you're running in 5th edition D&D or any of the others or any other TTRPG. They've got all kinds of article linking tools that you can make interactive maps. You can make rollable tables, you can make player handouts, you can make timelines. I'm working on a timeline for my own campaign setting right now. Vahid also uses it for Aurumia and Ātukaan. So we heartily encourage you to check out World Anvil.
Thank you. And for today, we've got, because of this, our finale, we got a couple of special mechanics happening in the stream today. We're doing a fundraiser for the Red Cross. For every 20 New Zealand dollars donated to the Red Cross, we will give the players a 1d4 of hit points that they can call on at the beginning of your round. Okay, call on. Thank you for any donations to the Red Cross. We really appreciate that. And for every 5 subs that are given out or used, and we've got up to 13 at the moment, for every 5, a player gets an Inspire, a free Inspire, or a get out of jail free, a free skill check or a free saving throw, and we're up to 2 already. I'll just keep the little wee cache right here as we go.
Woofies.
I think we're ready to roll, aren't we?
I feel ready.
God.
Also, if you guys are just chilling, like check out the merchandise store because we do have discounts on t-shirts and tote bags today.
Nice.
Thanks,
Love that.
Mon, for remembering that. Really appreciate it. All right, roll the title.
So,
Okay, we don't know who's recapping.
but
It's going to
I've got
be
the
paper,
crown.
scissors, rock between you two.
Oh God, how do you feel about it?
I think if it's Ronnie, then I think if it was Ronnie, then I
Then
think it is.
you.
It's you, Truby.
Hold on, just let me read my notes for 3 seconds.
So, guys, hi there. Welcome.
Let's go, Wezley. You got it. You got it.
Let's go.
Get the crown.
You ready?
Okay.
You ready?
I'm just trying to remember what was the scene. Yep, okay. Yep, okay.
Okay,
Yep.
Tahiru Torufa.
Picture this, a cave with a freshly slain voiced one laying there, decapitated with its head in Ātukaan's hands. We find some chests and they've got dwarven runes in this. We pop it open. What's this? It's a wand of hold person in there. Isn't that a bit of fun? We decide to go back out of the cave. We look down upon the vista of the mud plain that is this poor village. And what's this? They're still digging up the gosh darn stone. So we decide that we're going to sneak on down there and liberate these people. But some guards find us on the way there after some characteristically poor stealth checks. We bish, we bash, we bush, we take their uniforms. Ātukaan's going to infiltrate them, but Wezley decides he's a better actor. He takes them into a tent where they find Shuck and they find Finian. Oh my gosh, it's the ultimate family reunion! Finian flies off to the center of the circle. Meanwhile, Lagaya's there, and there's a happy mother-daughter reunion. It looks like all the Samuel's going to be well. No. Wezley turns into a flock of ravens and flies to that stone circle. With Finian, he decides that he's going to bring back the ultimate evil. God, do it!
That was good.
Very good. Okay.
Enough, right?
I mean, yeah,
Sorry, I love you.
didn't remember a lot of that. And I was like, oh.
That was pretty good. Slick.
Are we voting?
Three, two, one.
Tahiru Torefa. Yeah, great.
Yes, Wezley. Get it. Oh, yes.
It just
And
looks
here-
right.
Here you shall stay for the rest of the campaign.
Oh,
Now you look like a lord.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God.
Okay. All right. We're going to get into this,
My
baby.
French is getting in my eyes because I'm cosplaying as Pete Wentz. The Fall Out Boy reference. Anyway.
And when Wezley apparently turned on the others, dedicating himself to awakening Mugdaya, the father of the voiced ones. The ground underneath shook, it crumbled, it disintegrated. The circle amongst the standing stones failed. It collapsed. Ātukaan was, at that moment, rushing across and has fallen. And so, Ātukaan, you're tumbling through the air. Next to you, amongst all the mud and thin rock that was holding this massive voiced one, there, you are tumbling. It is falling as well. What are you gonna do?
Ātukaan, unconscious, I think, at the time of fall.
You're conscious.
Well, it's as if a rug had just been like stripped of from beneath him as he kind of takes a second to breathe until he falls straight through, I guess, the chasm of the cave. And Ātukaan has got about seconds to think about what his next move is. Can he see the water that he's approaching?
You look down and there is torchlight below, and it is reflecting off of rippling water below you. It's a long way down, buddy.
Yeah. And so Ātukaan is in free fall, but also for the first time in his life, he's out feeling fearful, and as he's falling, he then gets a glimpse of the voiced one falling as well.
Yep, in all its magnificence.
Oh wow! Yeah, and like a ping of fear, like almost like pings Ātukaan's in the back of his head, as he tries to quickly now figure out what's going to happen next. One thing's for sure, in his mind, the minute he hits the water, all of this is going to be against him. But then that just escapes as he's still falling. And then he doesn't think of anything else until he hits the water.
Okay, you hit the water.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna die.
Oh, but before that,
Yeah, what?
Ātukaan gives to him that he wants to claim the goodness of all the people out there who love Ātukaan and want to see him alive. So I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh, you want to use one of the D4? There's
please.
2 of them available. How many do you want to use?
I'm going to use. Can I save one for later?
Look, anyone.
That's a later for you.
And you'll be pleased to know that actually 4 have now been redeemed.
Yes!
4 have been redeemed.
Okay.
Anyone can use them at the beginning of the before. If you want, you better do it now because I'm about to roll some damage dice.
Okay. I'll use 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yes, please.
Okay, roll 2d4.
Okay.
Roll 2d4.
I love it.
1
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
plus 4, 5.
5. And you are on 1 hit point.
Yes.
Oh,
So
God.
6.
That should do it.
You should have used more.
Yeah. Okay.
You take 7 hit points damage.
Oh!
I rolled a 1 and a 7.
Oh.
1 and a 6, sorry.
Yeah, Ātukaan
-1 and a 7.
hits the water, and he's struggling, and as everything else is weighing against him, the weight of his suit, his shield, his sword, as he slowly descends into the water.
Okay, let me paint the scene. All right, we can see here. Well, let's just do random determination where you fall, shall we? 1, 2, 3. You land amongst the tree and then fall into the shallow water here. Okay. Boosh.
Oh dear.
Shallow water. That's
that
worse.
hurts. That hurts.
Oh.
Okay, and the voiced one lands in a heap near you. The massive standing stone lands in the water. Both of these, plus the huge tree, the wrong tree, the upside down tree, all clash into the water, splash into the water, one after there's boosh, 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 plus the rocks and everything, and you're one of the last things to land, smashing into the shallow water, boosh, and you lose consciousness.
And in that loss of consciousness, Ātukaan kind of has that recurring dream come back of him running up a hill, seeing a tree, and then in roots kind of coming up, and kind of this time all the way up to his face and envelop him.
And you go down. Meanwhile, up above, Wezley is not unconscious, but you're on 0 as well from memory.
Yeah.
You're incapacitated.
Yeah. I'm donezo.
You're donezo. Reef is nearby, about 20 feet away in the mud. You'd been thrown telekinetically through the mud.
Yeah.
On the other side of the pit is Mihan.
Yes.
You're on.
Oh.
Can we see, is there a figure of
Magdaya?
Magdaya?
No.
No.
He disappeared. Maybe the same time that the floor collapsed.
Is Shuck still nearby?
Shuck is nearby as well. She's clinging on. She made her save. She's clinging on. If we consider a clock, Wezley's at 12 o'clock and around the circle of this thing. Reef is at about 1, but 20 feet back. Shuck is at 3. Mihan, you're at 7.
Okay, cool. And Finian's dead.
Finian is dead.
He's gone. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Reef immediately moves over to Wezley to feel his pulse.
Well, he's kind of okay. Wezley, you're on life-death saves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, make your first one.
13.
1 save.
Wezley's in the land of twilight, and he's that spectral form of himself again. And he looks like, he kind of looks at his form, and he looks into this place that he's been a few times now. You know, the great beyond, and he's looking back, and he sees his sister approaching his form. And as you know, as he tries to cling to reality, he also kind of just watches his sister over his body.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Reef gets to Wezley and she just kneels down. And there's of course Reef wants to save Wezley, but there is also this moment where she's like, I could let him die, because there has been too many times where when Reef came back, she tried everything to convince Wezley that this is the wrong thing to do. But Wezley would not. Wezley could not see it. And Reef just got darker and darker, and she couldn't feel anything anymore. she stopped connecting with people. She stopped feeling things. She the only thing that actually kept her, I guess, sane or kept her in the reality was Wezley, because he was the one who pulled her out. So he is her lifeline. And even like loving Shark was like some form of almost just like abandonment. She just wants people to love her so she can feel like a real human being, but she has never felt like that since she got brought back. She's always been sitting in the darkness. And she has a hunger to kill people. It is like what she needs to do. And she knows that the more people Wezley brings back, the darker they get. And they don't know right from wrong anymore. And they just keep killing. And Cyril hates it. That is what fuels her. She just loves killing people. And she looks at Wezley and she's like, well, this is the person who's created the monster within her and has now brought back this person, maybe, who was probably going to come back worse because of what Wezley's done. And so she doesn't do anything. She just sits by his body and looks at his hands and looks at like the blackness curl up, and she's like, well, I wanted him, the best thing that she could have done was to go, and I think she thinks the best thing for Wezley to do is just to go.
Mihan.
Oh God.
Mihan.
Well, Mihan is sitting up after, you know, the giant rumble and the caving of the voiced one. So she's sitting up in the mud, and she's, I don't know, I'm imagining it's raining a little bit. Yeah.
It is raining.
So you just see her sitting in the mud, drenched in the rain and covered in dirt, and then she's watching Reef and Wezley, who's clearly down, and she's also thinking like, what does she do in this situation? Because she has created, like, she's developed quite a bond, an unexpected bond with Wezley. And their share of like love, appreciation of dark magic, or things somewhat questionable and mysterious. But she knows that she was doing that to get closer to her daughter. And now that she knows where her daughter is, like, estimately, she's thinking like, does she just leave this war zone and go home and hide with her daughter? Because she doesn't know what happened to the voiced ones. I think she'll crawl over to the edge eventually of the hole to see what she can see.
Okay. You look down. Down below, as I described to Ātukaan,
Yes.
you can see is a big drop, and torchlight is reflected on waves. And the torchlight, you can see that it's illuminating where the tree and this fallen voiced one are lying. I want both Mihan and Reef to make perception rolls, please.
17.
7.
Mihan,
Yes.
the people in the field that were digging, they're acting different.
Acting different.
They're acting different.
Are they still digging?
No.
That is different.
So, and the closest ones kind of are looking around, and they look confused. Yeah, like they've just woken up.
Yeah, Mihan sees this, and in her head she thinks, oh, it's over. You know, if this mass of people are waking up, and right after the voice one just fell down, it means maybe, yeah, Wezley didn't succeed at his job, and she thinks it's over, and she looks over to Reef across the way. And before weakly getting up on her feet, and she feels much weaker. She notices this as she's getting up on her feet. She's like, this is not. She doesn't feel any energy pulsing through her veins as lively as before. And then she checks again with her hands, and she tries to cast like a minor illusion of like, maybe like an apple in her hand, but nothing shows up. And
Life death save number 2.
Be good. 15.
oh damn.
Wezley, Wezley almost wants to call out to his sister, but he doesn't know what he would say. He could shout out, save me. He could shout out, like, bring me back, but he's questioning, like, whether he has any right to ask that. He sees his sister just sitting by, and I think part of him understands it. But he's also not feeling the pull to the other world. So he just continues standing there, and he doesn't feel like walking towards the light. He doesn't feel like going towards the darkness. He doesn't want to leave, but he also doesn't feel very wanted. He imagined Reef, Mihan, Ātukaan, the people that he's just betrayed. He shot Ātukaan so that he fell to the ground. Mihan turned on him in a second, so he turned on her back, and he knew that Reef just wouldn't want any of this. And he tries to imagine the vaguest possibility about any of them possibly wanting him back. And he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it whatsoever.
Indeed. Out on the field, someone's running towards you.
I squint my eyes.
Squint your eyes. And you hear, "Mama!" And it's Ligaya is running towards you.
Mihan weakly and slowly runs to her as well.
Okay. Reef, you happy just watching him in his death save?
I think when I've noticed Mihan get up, I start to kind of look around, and then I start to notice the people, and I'm kind of sitting there being like, right, everyone's back to normal, and Reef starts churning in her head. She's like, wait, was Wezley trying to actually save them the entire time? And she's confused. She's just sitting in this conflicted thing of everyone is back to normal. Wezley is down. She can't see the big baddies. They're all gone. And so this pang of guilt suddenly attacks Reef, and she's like, have I misconstrued this whole time? But she's not doing anything, but she's just starting to look over at Shuck. She's starting to look for Mihan, and she's kind of thinking should I do something? Do I do something? That's just what's going through.
And looking over to Shuck, she's looking down below. Her shoulders are dropped.
What do you say, Shuck?
Finian fell. I'm trying to see if I can see him. I can't see him.
Reef knows that he's dead. She saw it.
Yeah.
But she's like, right, yeah, he might be all right. Don't go down there yet, though, right? Do you, what have you got, a healing potion on you, out of curiosity?
No. Life death save number 3.
Ooh.
12.
And you're...
Wezley kind of looks. He's been here so many times. He's been called it before. A pansy, a waif. He's a stick. He's been here so many times. But this, he kind of just looks around for a grand adjudicator, a Muketi, a someone. And there's just no one here. So he walks back into his body. And he's just going to lay there,
Okay.
and his eyes kind of flutter open. And he notices his sister's knife in him.
Let us go down below. Life, death save.
Whoa!
What is it, buddy?
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's a nice 4.
It's happening.
Like, you're vaguely conscious of something grabbing you and pushing you onto rocks.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ātukaan.
What the heck?
Gosh.
Oh Lord.
Ātukaan in.
Oh.
And you are pushed up onto the rocks. Life, death save number 2.
Oh boy.
Let's go, Ron.
Okay.
Come on, babe.
You got this.
You got it. You got it.
It's a 6.
Brother.
Mugdaya appears before you.
Brother, no.
I took all the good saves. I took all the good death saves.
Oh no.
Ātukaan semi-conscious is just, in... It is the most pitchiest of blacks he's ever been in. Ātukaan has always seen the light in things, but here he can't see nothing. All he felt was being enveloped by tentacles of darkness. And then, as if something nags at him to come back, just like a pinpoint of light, just the pinning of light. And is almost as if he was saying, is this you, Mugeti? Am I here?
And there is light in your vision, and you hear a faint voice saying, "Try harder. You are needed still."
And Ātukaan, as he hears those words, he tries to. It's as if you've ever been caught in the moonlight before, and like it's as if you're trying to scream out, but you know you have a voice, but you can't. And it's as if like something is cloaking your whole body down and holding you down. And Ātukaan is trying with all his might to fight this darkness. Just he wants to almost as if just to scream, but to yell. But he just feels tentacles trying to block his mouth. But he's adamant that if he just says just Mugeti one more time, he'll be able to pierce through that darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just out of the corner of his lip, he just.
Well, in your final moments, Mugdaya appears. This old, withered man appears before you and says, "I can save you."
Of course.
It feels like a real, like as he says that, it's just black goo in Ātukaan's mind. He couldn't imagine anything further from what he would rather do right now than to. But he's also outweighing in his mind as well. It's as if, as he said Mugeti, and Mugdaya appeared. In his mind was like, what the heck is this? As it just kind of very challenged the principles of Ātukaan on the spot, and he's confused now. He's this is not Mugeti. I thought the light was always Mugeti. Mugeti was what I trained for. The Mugeti is what I lived for. Mugeti is who I have allegiance to, and here is Mugdaya, and are you, for the first time in Ātukaan's mind, he asks the question of, are you greater than the light?
No, what the heck?
Okay.
I'm hiding.
Making an insight roll.
16.
Could use that for you. That's
Mugdaya lies. You can tell it is a lie. And he says, I am ancient, I am eternal. Serve me. I am more powerful than the light.
Ātukaan, as he hears these words, he instantly knows that it's untrue. And as he says that, the only true thing that hops into his mind is his beautiful girl Amuia. And as if, those pictures go back and forth on each other until his mind locks onto Amuia. And to him, that is nothing more than the truth.
Yeah, she is light, isn't she?
She is. And so Ātukaan, you know what, old man? You almost got me. You almost got me. I mean, you had it going for you. I mean, you had the whole, you join my team thing. No, I'm sorry. Moketi is my main man.
Oh my.
It's my master. And if I'm alive now, it is all because of Moketi. You, my friend, if I can get up, I'm going to beat you senseless.
Life, death save number 3. Wait.
Got another inspiration there, pal.
Oh, God.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't. Do
Yeah.
I need to be more obvious?
Grab the inspiration.
Okay, I'll grab the inspiration, please. I'm going Thank you.
Will this be
Well-
this?
I got a 18 and a 17. Which one do I take?
One stabilize.
Nice.
Oh, on the right track.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
back up among the mud.
Oh my God, my heart.
Back among the mud.
Reef was looking around, looking at Shark, and then just like senses just like a slight movement in Wezley, and she just looks down. She looks towards his eyes. Thought I'd killed you there, Wes.
Almost.
Ligaya has run up. Ligaya has run up.
Oh, okay.
Embraces you.
Yes, Mihan just fully embraces Ligaya and then again inspects her face to just,
Yeah.
take in all of her
Yeah.
beauty. And
She kind of shrugs you away. There's more urgent. He's weakened. What? Mugdaya. I can tell he's weakened. We can't just stand here.
If he is weak, then maybe that is it. We have lost so much. We have lost Ātukaan, and I think we have lost Wezley too.
If there's one thing Mugdaya did teach me, is that sometimes we have to be brave. And she leaves you and walks over towards Reef and Wezley.
Mihan feels like she just slapped her.
Oh, she did.
That's my daughter who I haven't seen in 20 years, and she just doesn't want to spend time with me anymore.
And she walks over to you guys.
Yeah, Mihan follows right at Ligaya. It's like, Ligaya, you come back right now. Ligaya! No, we are not putting you in this danger. Oh,
You're right. It's like I suppose.
Yeah. Come on, we're doing something about it, right? We have to kill him.
What one?
We have to kill Mugdaya. I can see that I can sense that he's weakened.
Ligaya, anak, I am very weak. I don't have any powers left in me. All I have is, and she checks around in her pockets to see she's got a dagger, she's got the beast coins, she's got, and she she feels the wand that Wezley found,
Yeah.
and she holds it up, and I don't even know what this does yet. Our chances are not high, Ligaya. We've lost our. I hate to admit it, our strongest soldier.
Yeah, Reef thinks back to the time when like Mihan really like boosted her up. She's like, oh, all right. But she also looks down at Wezley and she goes, "What's going on with you, Wez?"
Is he? And she like looks at Wesley's eyes. They're open. Wesley.
What do you want?
Wezley says, I would like one of you to help me up.
Not until we know what your intentions are.
But Reef grabs the dagger straight away and pulls it out of her. And then just like puts her hand on the wound. Looks around and I got on fire.
Fire! No, fire is not necessary.
We need to pour the rest of the wound.
Ligaya, I can help. Yeah.
Wezley.
She just on a side. She says, "Okay, move. Just turn around a little bit."
What did you do, Wezley?
And she does an eldritch blast, so that it just skims past you, and cauterizes the wound.
Wow.
I was like, mighty impressive of you.
We are wasting time. Come on, your lordship.
I just hold on a minute.
Well, yeah.
You realise the person who put us all in danger is this one, right?
I've been in the him
Where were you?
in the shed where my mother told me to be.
And
In
you
the
should go.
tent.
You should go back
you should
to the
listen
tent.
to your mother. That's good.
Leave
we
this
just
to
got
the
to-
grown-ups.
Yeah,
okay?
we've got to work out what side he's on first, all right? Calm
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Well, she gears up to blast him to smithereens.
Hey, yeah, no, I just right, like mother, like daughter, like quick to temper, reactive. I like it, but calm down. All right, Wez. Well, we've done this rodeo about 1,000 times.
Yeah, not this far.
No, we've probably pushed the line a little bit this time.
This feels like the point of no return.
Yeah, like I've never stabbed ya, so
Not lethally.
sorry, kinda. What you do, like you kinda like betrayed us, you know, like it's kind of a bit shit.
Yeah, I did.
Why? Just like out of curiosity, like actually, why?
I wanted to know more.
Did you find anything out?
Yes,
Did you like what you found out?
it's incredible.
Right.
The twilight that exists between life and death. I've not only seen it, I understand it.
You want to go back there?
No, I don't. I want to live. I want to live. Reef, Cyril, I want to live so badly. I think I want to live forever.
Oh God, it takes everything for Cyril not to just stab him again. It's like this guy just won't quit.
But being alive for today will certainly do. Reef, I just don't think it's as simple as you all make it out to be.
Mihan is conflicted because, I mean, she feels like she has some responsibility over this. She did tempt him to get closer to Magdaya and get to this point. She won't admit it out loud.
Obviously, will. You and excuse the holier than thou art act, Mihan. I'm just sorry. Is this Ātukaan in front of me? No, because as I recall, up until 5 seconds before, you pointed your finger at me and said, "It's Wezley. Let's all get him." You were on the same team as me. She was on the same team as me. She wanted to bring Magdaya back too. And I'll admit, if I had a kid, maybe I would also go cuckoo bananas and also betray. But it just so happens I'm doing so in pursuit of arcane knowledge, which actually is going to better human civilization.
What are you talking about? You literally created a murderer.
You or Mangda? Yeah, okay.
Wezley.
Magdaya, not me.
Oh, I
Magdaya.
thought you mean you.
Magdaya promises all these good things, and I have seen the promises, and he give me promise, and give gifts and all that. But did you look at me, Wezley? And she's holding out her hands, and not a single. She's like fainting, like Eldritch Blast. Nothing's happening. He can take it away from you.
No, Mihan, because that's the difference between you and me. You got suckered. You got paid with a fake coin, Mihan,
You
and he
don't
took
think
it back.
you got suckered?
Well, Mihan, it's all in the fine print.
Stab him again. I'm sick of him.
Okay, no stabbing, but I made a different deal with that Mangdaya, and I got what I wanted. And for what it's worth, I want the Earth to still be around. So, Legaya, also, very nice to meet you. Yeah, give me a second, and I will merrily, happily, yeah. I don't know how we get down there, but yeah.
I know how to get down there.
Okay, well that's very convenient. Okay.
When you finish arguing amongst yourselves, come to the entrance of the dwarven settlement, and I can take you there.
Okay.
I'm not here to squabble. And she walks away.
Mihan, she misses her baby that didn't fight back and didn't have thoughts of her own. Because she hates to admit that Legaya's right. Her own daughter is her voice of reason. And as Legaya walks away, she... Look what you did, Wezley. You turned my daughter against me.
I want to go back to Ātukaan. Ātukaan. The moment you said that and you made this exertion of will, Muketi answers. Muketi answers. You can use one or more of these healing dice straight away.
Can I use two?
That would use all 4 of them. Yes, you can use all 4 of them if you want. What'd you get?
I got 2 ones.
2 ones. Yeah. But it means that you feel the power of Muketi come through you, the confirmation, and you are healed and you are up to 2 hit points. You do not have to make any life-death saves. And the light that comes from your scabbard and your sword, it's blinding. And the fallen form of Mugdaya stays there, but the kind of manifestation of it, right? He disappears in the light. And all 3 of the voiced ones blink their 6 eyes and disappear into the water and out of sight.
Oh boy.
Leaving you on the ground on 2 hit points.
Oh my God.
And Ātukaan, as Ātukaan comes into that realization, it was just this time he's come back to life many a time on this campaign, but on this time it's as if air has entered his lungs for the very first time, and he could, as he heard Muketi speak into his consciousness, into his spirit, he is not only rejuvenated, but it was almost a confirmation of everything that he is as he comes back to light. And he can hear the water lapping, and he could feel blood trickling from his head. He could feel his whole body. His body is in pain, but he was so glad that he's here, and he's elated. Out of all things that he just got right now, it was, he's close to death, of course, but the fact that he was confirmed that Muketi he always knew Muketi was there, but to hear his voice was just enough for him. And so he's just gonna lie there and just gonna take in everything. Is there a tentacle right next to his?
There's the blue form of this is there.
Yeah, and so he's
It's still and cold.
And he's also, in his mind, is just replaying back at how close he came to accepting Magdaya's hand. And that also not plays on his mind, but it's there. But he's glad he never went there.
Naughty.
Yeah, and then he kind of just lays there.
Okay. Eyes open, eyes closed.
Eyes open.
Oh,
I think
eyes
he's
open.
almost, eyes open, looking straight up at the big gaping hole
Okay.
above.
Rain is coming down on it. Eyes open. There is other movement in this cavern. On the other side of the large tree, there are a whole bunch of the blue demons. And can I have some of your blue dice?
Yes.
If you can put a whole bunch there and some sacks on it. And there are some dwarves that are loading the boat full of these sacks. That is what you see.
And Ātukaan sees that and almost immediately, oh no, there's still more of you? I guess you brought me back to finish off the job, huh? And then Ātukaan just kind of grabs his sword and he kind of pins it to the ground as he kind of clambers up to his feet. And he's, yeah.
And you're lightheaded.
So his ears are ringing. He's still, it's almost like jet lag, but times 1,000. And he's just gonna somehow stagger towards the tree, but he almost touches the tree and he doesn't want to touch the tree. And
No, it's horrible.
it's horrible. It is, oh my gosh. And he tries to walk the other way and he kind of sees that the big blue beast is kind of in the way. He's gonna, Ātukaan wants to try to slowly, then sees this little ramp that the rock has kind of made into the water. He then kind of slowly makes his way down that ramp and eases himself into the water as he, actually, before he does that, he realized that nope, water and metal is not going to go well together. So he takes off all of his armor, all of it, and then he just has his sword and his shield that he tries to tie to his back as he wades across the water.
Athletics roll.
You.
Athletics. No. +6 is a 9.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, come on. It's
Okay,
not
so-
a big swim.
Okay.
People don't drown 50% of the time when they go swimming. You have to get a bad roll. You get to the other side. You're now clearly on ancient stone. This has been worked eons ago. Clearly dwarven work on the columns nearby. All the action is happening on the other side of the cavern. Dwarves loading up the boat. You now can tell that the underground, this opening is fed by an underground stream that comes from the top area and leaves down this way. The boat is pointing in that direction of going downstream. You can also see, now that you're here, that there is an entranceway on the other side of the hall from where you are. It is dark where you are, except for the light from your sword.
Ātukaan wants to not draw too much attention to the action that's going on the other side of the little harbour there. He just kind of almost wants to come back behind here and kind of gather himself.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
Gather his thoughts, gather himself, and kind of get out the logistics of what is about to transpire.
Cool. Thank you. All right, let's go back upstairs.
I think, yeah, we've taken a moment, right?
Yep.
I think Reef like looks at Mihan, and she like looks over to the hole, and then she just does like a little bit of a head nod, because like at the moment I feel like Reef trusts Mihan a heck of a lot more than she trusts Wezley.
Fair enough.
Even though her love lies with Wez, but she like looks over at Mihan, she gestures towards the hole, and that she just peers down. She goes, "What are you thinking about Wez then? Do you trust him?"
I don't. I knew he was meddling with the evil, and I encouraged it. I am sorry, Reap.
Sorry, he was.
But I did not think that. I thought that he, deep down, maybe had a heart of gold. You know, he was always so weak and so squirrely, and so I thought maybe once he actually faced the evil, then he would run away and cower like what he always does. But I have never seen him more energized.
I don't think any of us were put together because we have hearts of gold. I don't know why we're together, but I feel like there's a weirdly bigger reason. And then Reef looks down and she looks at the cabin and she's like, do you know what's funny? Kind of looks like a wishing well. Do you know what you throw down wishing wells? Coins.
Coins?
And then she just walks away, but she's just a little slide.
I want both of you to make perception rolls.
15.
2.
You walk away. Just after you've walked away, Mihan, you see a yellow cape move into, just catches a little, as it walks down this standing stone, just catches some light from the side. The yellow cape, it has to be Ātukaan. And the glints of armor being thrown off, and then you see him jumping into the water and swimming across. He yet lives!
Son of a gun, he is alive. Whatever a gun is in this universe. She beckons for Reap. Reap, look at this. Look. And she points out the yellow cape.
You've got to be joking. How far did he fall?
Oh, that.
He must have made a pact with the devil.
Oh, we've lost both of them.
That's ridiculous. I almost want to throw something at him and see if it hits.
Like a coin.
Right, Wezley, come over here, have a look.
Wezley's talking to Lagaya. Like, so, what's it like to see your mum again?
It's, she says, at the moment, it's given me hope. That's what it's given me. It has given me hope. I'm taking it as a sign that we can be free of his influence.
Oh, a sign. You're one of those Ātukaan types. He's Wezley was about to say friend. He's a person.
He is. Yes, and I'm looking forward to, if we all survive this, of being able to sit down and be just mother and daughter again. But I can't rest, and she points towards the gaping hole.
Yeah.
I can't rest yet.
Look, I know your mother. I know my sister. They kind of just need a moment. They need to talk themselves into these things, you know?
And okay, yes, I'm just used to being told what to do.
Ah, right. The whole, the no
Yes.
autonomy thing. That must have, well, in some ways that sounds perfectly dreadful. I'm so sorry that you went through that. But they'll come around. I'm sure of it.
Okay, I just need to wait. How long? How long is it going to take
Well,
them?
our
I'm not
conversations
used to
go
this.
for a long time sometimes. So I will. Oh, yeah, yes, sister of mine.
Come over here, you big bag of issues. Look down.
Well, that was mean.
Are you going to find this
Are you going to
funny?
push me in?
No.
Reef has this moment where she's like, actually, I'm going to stand back. She thinks she actually probably could.
It would be Wezley rolls his eyes and he's like, okay. And then he will look over the ledge.
Just in time to see Ātukaan getting out of the water and going and seeking refuge out of sight behind a pillar.
You know what? I don't believe in Muketi. I accept that he's real, but I do believe in him.
Yeah, he's a fascinating man.
Like, disgustingly resolved, and the conviction is just
Right? You never, you know what you're going to get when that
face
comes to
mounting. He's consistent.
it. Never a surprise.
Yeah.
No, exactly. That is.
Of course he may.
Of course he's up and walking. And is he partially naked?
Oh, is that his booty?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I can. You can
yes,
see
very
something of it.
clenched right now.
As the wet cloth of his undies is like clenching to or the skin of his body, it does give off the shimmer of nakedness and nudeness.
Oh yeah.
But Ātukaan is just feels light.
This guy, I'm not gonna. I'll just say it. He's got a very good physique. No, we're all just looking, aren't we? So yeah, I'll say it.
Looks like mine. I think we have the same physique. I'm bigger.
Sure.
The guy says he's a handsome man.
Okay, Ligaya.
Ligaya, you are not allowed to date. Okay? Not while I'm around.
I love these mummy issues. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
enjoy that.
Reeve is just like, she's actually in the point where like, she just thinks she's gonna die. Like she is she's gonna die today. And she is looking around at these homies and she's like, we're all gonna die today. And she's like, I've almost given up. I was like, you might kill me. I don't know, we might kill each other. Ātukaan's probably gonna kill Reeve. But she's kind of resulted to this thing. She's like, yeah, but like I could like die trying, you know? And she kind of looks at them, she like kind of thinks it's funny now. She's just like, you know what? We've been through the works and it couldn't possibly get any darker.
Wezley's like,
And the guy goes,
And then Wezley's like,
Mihan's loving Reef's energy suddenly. But she's taking a different way. She's looking over to Ligaya. And the fact that they had a little chuckle just then, like a comment about dating. Oh, how mundane, you know? She was like, well, I would like more of this. She says, I have 20 years to catch up with you. So if you cannot rest until this is all completely over, then I think that is something worth fighting for. I don't know how much help I can be. But
Can you draw?
what was that? Sorry.
Can you draw?
Can I draw?
I don't know, I think we should all get matching tattoos.
what are we on some sort of girls' holiday to Ara time? Is it?
Never been. That'd be nice.
You don't remember, Guy?
Reef, do you have still a vial of poison that I can dip my dagger into, or?
Yeah, of course. I stocked up on all of my poisons at the store last time we stopped.
Oh, may I have one at least?
Have two.
Oh,
Right.
2 poisons.
Let me tell you what the poisons do.
okay, we're ready for it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Oh,
I can.
no.
You can't be slay any ancient evil.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you the details.
All right,
details
and-
in a moment.
Yes. And I don't know if I can do it, but like, you know, during this downtime, she wants to keep inspecting this, everything that she's got in her, like,
Yeah.
arsenal.
Yep.
She wants to know more about the nightmare powder and the wand of
Okay.
the person.
Cool.
You're like Batman.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going back granny.
And the moral of the story is, what are we doing?
We're going down to the entrance and we're gonna walk on down. And,
All right.
And like once these two have gone ahead of him, Wesley will go to the guy. He'll be like,
Yes.
What a lovely day to be my last day.
Do you know what? What we'll do is, we'll say that you can use hit dice.
okay, cool.
It's equivalent of a short rest.
Yeah.
You've been talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
a short rest worth.
Absolutely.
We're gonna take a 10-minute break,
Oh.
and we'll come back for the last time.
Early break means dramatic second half.
All right, we'll see you guys back in 10 minutes. Catch you soon.
Yes.
We're back.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you had a good break.
Oh, boy.
We've got poison.
Yes.
Your poison,
Uh-huh.
keep it extra simple, 1d8 extra poison damage.
1d8 extra poison.
Yep, they have to make a constitution save of DC 13. Nice and simple.
DC 13.
All right? There you go.
And the wand? It's just,
The wand, look,
it'll happen in the moment.
you've got it, you've attuned to it.
Sweet.
That's all we need to know.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It would be unkind for something that was given by our audience to not actually see some use in the adventure.
Yeah.
Of
Sure.
course.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, let's do this thing. Thanks for all the generosity in the giving to the Red Cross. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys have still got 2 more boosts thanks to their generosity. And if you guys give more to the Red Cross, these guys get more hit point boosts. And you've got 1 more Inspire left.
Yes.
2 more subs will get an extra Inspire.
Okay.
All right, and so Ligaya is guiding Mihan, Wezley, and Reef down. She's in a rush, right? She wants to be free of this, and so she's running through the caverns.
I'll chase it at pace. At least.
Yeah, Wezley will hustle along.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
she
I
is
think-
sprightly.
Yeah, Mihan will follow as well, but like randomly, like little comments will come out of like, "Oh, be careful where you step. Oh, it's alright. Oh, slow down. It's fine. You don't have to rush. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Or is it? I don't know." Just trying to make sure that Ligaya doesn't have a scratch on her. She's suddenly overprotective.
Yeah, and then Wezley going down the stairs, he'll look at Reef. He'll be like, "What? Are you going to help her?" And he kind of points at Mihan. You pick her up.
I don't know if she'd want me to. She doesn't like being like the fragile person.
Oh, well, I'm afraid there's a reality here. And plus, I think I think she's out.
Mihan,
Yes.
I need your help. My shoulder hurts. I need you to hop on it.
Oh,
Come on, quick.
hop
I
on your
don't
shoulder.
have all day.
Oh.
I'd have a twinge in my shoulder. I need you to
okay.
sit on it. Right, come on. She lifts her up. She
Oh
puts her
my
on her
God.
neck.
Okay. And then she starts massaging Reef's shoulder.
You have to dig your knee in there.
Oh, okay. I mean, is this all right over here?
Don't try so hard. Just
Oh.
look forward. Tell me where.
Medicine roll.
Okay. 15? Yeah. 15 plus 1? 16.
Actually, you know,
Oh
it's
my God.
Something's actually happened. It's almost like the evil. No.
That's left you.
There's something that she didn't realize was quite the biggest knot ever, and she's like actually feeling quite amazing.
It's like she's having one of those weird days where everything's just like, holy crap.
Actually, yeah, that feels nice.
Well, did I not tell
Oh
you
my
when
God.
I was younger, I used to be a masseuse of sorts. Yeah. I had to do a lot of odd jobs, and the masseuse was, it came in handy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So you're ready for
Other
battle now?
shoulder.
Oh, other shoulder. Okay,
and
okay.
She's right.
And Mihan's distracted by doing this and is on the way, but not slow anymore.
perception rolls, the 3 of you.
Yep.
Ooh.
21.
Dirty 20.
23.
What'd you get?
23.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
There's sound up ahead. You guys are running through the corridors. You've entered the ancient corridors by now. You've been down here long enough that you've entered the ancient corridors. They've had less attention to them than the very nice dwarven tunnels and halls up above. You're down in the bowels of the earth. And the corridor, moving in a kind of straight kind of way, is heading towards a room with some light in it, and there is the sound of things being scraped along the ground up above.
What? Listen up. Eyes out. Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Ligaya says, it's their crystal refinery.
Crystal refinery.
What do you do with the crystals?
The crystals are, if it's a part of their diet.
Oh.
They have to have it. You can see the healthiest ones are the most blue. The brighter the blue, the more of the crystals they've consumed.
They just
well, it gets refined into dust, into a powder that can then be fed to them as like a slurry, or they can just lick it up. Like, you know how cows have like blocks of salt they lick?
Yeah.
Same, it's kind of similar.
Ooh. What?
And who feeds it to them?
Well, they're slaves.
What are you thinking?
Are you thinking undercover again, or?
Well, I'm not. You know. Do you think we could see some of that slurry?
If we get up there, it's easy enough. You just mix the crush with water.
All right, we're slaves. We're going in undercover, feeding the slurry.
Yeah, if we can at least like tamper with it. I don't know. We don't necessarily need to be the ones to feed it to
You
them.
mean we could poison it?
Yes, sister of mine, the assassin. That's exactly what I mean.
This day keeps getting better and better.
Okay, come on.
All right, they go up to where the slurry is with poisons in hand. You're like,
Remember how I said there is a room with light in front of you, right?
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You running on in there is what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, with. Okay,
Are we peeking?
little stealth peek.
Okay, make a stealth roll then for us.
Stealth peek. 13, 14, 13 plus 9.
Too good. Getting up to the doorway, looking in the chamber, and there are some dwarves. There's a lantern there, because even though dwarves have dark vision, there has to be some light for them to see.
Oh.
And you can tell straight away they're these mind slaves. And there's a whole bunch of the blue crystals that you've seen in other places, kyanite, that they're pounding, crunch with hammers, and into smaller chunks, and then putting them into big, like drums, and using massive mortar, like a big massive mortar and pestle, to crunch, and then they're taking them onto a table and sieving it and just pounding it to make it into dust. And then you can see there's a pot where they're kind of tipping the dust into water and making a thick porridge-like slurry. Very little water, just mostly dust and stuff mixed with water.
How many?
4 dwarves.
I mean, we could. And she does this gesture,
Well,
cutting a neck.
actually, we need to keep them alive because those are going to be the ones that feed this stuff to them.
All right.
Just want to sneak it in there, really.
Okay.
You just need to get it into that pot. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So what do we got? I mean, poison, obviously. Anything that's really gonna
Knock their socks off.
knock their socks off.
Well, I could put all my poisons in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Any more poisons?
I mean, I have the 2 that you gave me, but I would like some of it.
What have you got?
I've only got reagents in here. I don't think bat wings really gonna bother them.
I've got cyanide crystal.
That's the crystal itself.
That will just make it more powerful.
Yes. What else?
I've got a goat man horn. I've got the teeth of the blue creatures themselves.
More.
3.
Gold. I've got handful of
Brexes.
unformed solid gold.
Yes.
You got Brex's stuff and you got the poison. That's what you got, guys. What you doing?
I'm going to hold
All right, Phil.
I've got nightmare powder. I don't know what that will do.
Oh,
You got what?
Nightmare powder. It's from this, and she picks out the gold box. Have you
This
heard
sounds
of
fun. I think we should
nightmare
put it all.
powder? I've never tried it before.
You know,
Let me taste
I
it.
was gonna say, with a name like Nightmare Powder, I think.
Do you think it will work?
What?
I mean,
I actually don't know what it does.
I'm scared of it.
I think too, and I'm so excited by that.
well, all right. Okay. She
It's going to be vile.
gets some and hands it over in a little flask. Gets some of it and gives it to Reef to put into the thingy.
Reef,
Eh?
spit in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll put some of Brex's. And then she puts some of Brex's spit.
I would.
And one for
Lee-
one. Oh yeah,
The guy
that-
says, "This is a thing, I think.
Yeah.
I guess." I don't know why, but
And
Good
then
girl, good
and then and Wezley says, and one for Ātukaan. In the name of Muketi.
Okay. I'll grab. She grabs the rest of her poisons in her hand, and she's gonna stealthily roll in, dip, roll out.
this needs a new stealth roll.
Oh, come on.
Hell!
Yes.
17 plus 9. I'm sorry,
26.
I can't do this fast. Thank you, 26.
Describe it for us in all its glory.
Okay, great. So she goes in. And I don't know, there's something that just like overcomes. She just like can smell the wind. And she goes back, even though we're down here, as soon as she has this little bit of wind, it just caresses everyone's hair and just makes everyone's hair, like, you know, everyone just like kind of looks that way to the wind. And as she does this, she just breathes in to, like the wind. And she just like, it's almost like she just throws her cloak under and just floats on in. And then she's just like, it's almost like a ghost. She is just in this other world, and it could be because she died, but you know, she is like, she's so good at just like masking into this other world. So she just comes in with the wind, and she just like drops all of the poisons. And it's almost like they can see her and hear her go past, but it's like, ta, 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 ta. And then she just goes so fast, and she just comes all the way back around. It's like a boomerang. Wow,
Nice.
That's
And then Wesley's like,
That was amazing.
I don't know what's going on today.
that was poetry in motion.
I feel good about
I
that.
felt really good about that.
And the dwarves go back to their pounding, their munching, their sieving, their smushing, and and they mix the poison. Okay, Mihan, the nightmare dust, right? There's like 6 pinches of nightmare dust. This is like expensive stuff, like saffron, right? You know,
Okay.
pinches, right? How many pinches worth did you? This might be important later. How many pinches worth did you give?
Well, a pinch is like that, so give around like 10 pinches worth.
No, there's
Six.
6 worth. There's 6
Oh.
pinches worth in the box. How many did you give? Of those 6 charges, how many did you use?
2.
Okay. Great.
Good.
2 because I would like some.
Yeah, nice.
I've used my weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, the dwarves.
love it.
The dwarves do their thing. Meanwhile, Ātukaan,
Yo.
you're rested. You're recuperated.
Ātukaan is feeling a bit more rejuvenated now, a lot more lighter than ever before. I think it's the first time he's kind of feeling not just a burden of or a spiritual burden uplift, but also a physical burden with his weight of his medal off his shoulders. So he's going to try and make his way towards the edge here.
Yeah.
And Ātukaan's plan is that if they can't destroy that, he's got to somehow create a way that could block them from leaving this place. So he's Ātukaan wants the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he wants to dip into the water and make his way towards the end as he swims across.
Okay. Athletics roll.
Okay. 9 plus my athletics of 6.
Okay.
15.
Put yourself where you want to be.
Okay. So he wades across the water as he comes here. 1, 2, and he kind of waits here.
Okay.
Kind of and he wants to also get a vantage point of the ship. He just kind of.
One of the voiced ones rears its head out and in your mind speaks to you
Oh.
and says, "Enemy, we know you're here.
Can they hear me? Can I speak to them?
Why don't you try and find out?
Yes, please.
Well, what are you going to say?"
And as Ātukaan, as he hears this foreign voice inside his head, oh, this is new. Hello there, my friend. What is your name?
It just splashes back on the water, sensing, trying to sense where you are.
Did he understand?
He hasn't replied.
Oh, okay.
Back in the other room,
Yeah.
the dwarves
Yeah.
pick up the slurry pot. 2 dwarves pick up the slurry pot and start walking through. Can we put a couple of dwarves in the door in this hallway over here? Okay.
Yeah. And we just watch them walk.
Mugdaya appears on the. Yep. You got it? Okay. You can put that back. We know where it is. Mugdaya appears up here. Insight roll, Betty.
Love that.
What an insight. It's just a 3.
Okay, nice. And says, Knight of Muketi, you cannot beat us. You are small and insignificant. Come, face us. Muketi is never one to hide in the shadows.
Is it? Can Ātukaan hear this, or is he just?
Yeah. The kind of manifestation of Mugdaya is shouting it out into the air. At the same time, 2 dwarves come in carrying a pot with some blue sludgy stuff in it. And they're just kind of mindlessly mind slaves walking over to the water. There's a ripple in the water. There's a ripple in the water over on the other side. Meanwhile, in the other room, what are you guys doing?
We're just watching.
Yeah. What are you thinking? We could kind of follow them once they've gone far enough ahead. We could just kind of sneaky weaky down the. Do they kind of notice us? Is it really even a risk? Like,
Even here, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to sneak for good luck. But
Yeah, but I'm with you.
I'll follow
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, I do not want to be seen at this moment.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Ligaya pulls out her blade and starts sneaking along with you guys. You guys are all sneaking?
Yep.
Then sneak!
Sneak
away.
To the snake.
Oh my god.
To the wall.
Snake.
25.
Too good.
12?
Be good.
Acceptable.
16.
Wow.
Nice! The dwarves, if they notice you, they don't indicate that they notice you. And you follow behind. Feel free to put your minis wherever you want over there, please.
So have the dwarves gone in already?
They've gone in and they come over here
Okay, great.
to the water's
I
edge.
think Reef's gonna do a bit of a double movement, bit of a double dash. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Straight cunning action behind you.
Wezley?
Wezley will kind of like sidle in, so Sis is there. He wants to get a close look, so he's going here. Yep.
Yep,
And then he's kind of looking back at Mihan.
Mihan will stay just behind the doorway. I think, looking over.
What do you want?
And Ligaya.
Ligaya to go.
Lagai will go next to her mother. Other side of the doorway, actually, other side of the doorway. You guys seeing this okay? Okay.
Hit another one.
Wezley,
Yeah.
right in front of you, one appears. And you can hear this. You can hear a voice in your head saying, "Hurry, slaves, hurry." And they bring the pot up to it, and the second one, which is they're both so close to you, pushes the boat aside as well. But the third one, who sensed Ātukaan in the water, moves around trying to find you. Here comes its investigation roll.
Come on, you dummy.
Oh, come on.
Rolls a 3.
Yeah, buddy.
Its tentacles latch onto the pile of stones here, and it pulls itself out of the water. Its 6 eyes blinking independently,
Yikes.
kind of peering around, trying to see your yellowness.
So Ātukaan wants to pretty much. Okay, he knows that his yellowness might be attractive to his enemy, so he wants to just kind of hide that.
Okay. All right. I want to see your stealth roll.
Oh boy.
16.
Nice.
Please.
Oh my god.
And you're not wearing the heavy armor,
You
so it's
rolled
not a disadvantage.
a 16.
Naked Ātukaan.
I love you. I
Wait,
love
you're just
naked
naked?
Ātukaan.
Ātukaan. Hey, these two, they start going into this slurry of kyanite
Eat up.
like it's sharks on a blood frenzy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
They get
yum.
into it. They
Eat
get
it, eat
into
it.
it.
Yum.
Eat it up, girl.
Yes, yeah.
All of it.
And both of their heads just pull back, and a psionic scream ripples through all of your minds. All of you make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, come on.
All of you.
Oh, let's go.
Come on. Oh, no, I have to use my inspiration.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh, me too.
Okay, come on. Be good, be good. I love you. Oh, no.
I do things.
14.
Oh, no.
17.
Natural one.
Oh!
Whoa, buddy.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Thank goodness.
One was on your. You
Natural one.
rolled one twice.
No.
Yeah.
Guys?
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
No, but no, Mon did.
I did.
Okay, Wezley, you take double damage.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Oh, boy.
Wesley takes 14 hit points.
Oh, that really hurt me.
Mihan, you take 12.
12.
That hurt my brain.
The guy.
14 wasn't the same. No.
No, it wasn't.
Damn.
But Reef and
My brain
Ātukaan,
personality.
you are fine. But these two creatures, they just start screaming. They roil. The water is turned into tentacles and black water, and they just sprint. They swim as fast as they can away. They, freaking out, panicking, they flee.
Oh.
Reef wants to make. She wants to make a quick assessment to see if the dwarves are going to go walk over to these guys and feed them the liquid as well, or is it all gone?
They have. The dwarves are just standing at the moment. Not all of the slurry has been eaten yet.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna wait. Let's see what the
Okay.
next movement is.
Yeah.
Wesley, what you doing?
Wesley's like looking at the voiced ones, and he's kind of, he's watching them thresh about, and he's trying to work out which one looks the unhealthiest. And he's looking around, and like I don't know. Ātukaan's right there.
Ātukaan's right there.
Oh, and then
he's hidden.
Wesley can't see him.
He's got a stealth roll. Good stealth roll.
Oh, true that. Wesley is like looking at them, and he's like, he's wondering how much life they've possibly got left, and if one of them could be down. It doesn't matter right now. No, he needs to watch.
We're all kind of
Okay, just holding,
right?
Yeah,
holding
yeah,
action.
yeah.
Mihan,
Yeah, Mihan is holding action as well. She's not brave enough right now to
Yeah.
face one of them, and
Yeah.
if she's taking her cue off other people.
Yeah.
So. Like,
okay, Ātukaan.
Ātukaan is kind of assessing where he is. He just saw the other voiced ones vanish off. He then kind of is very aware of this pillar that he's in front of.
Yeah.
And so he kind of looks up this pillar, and he assumes that after the chasm kind of broke in, a lot of these pillars are compromised.
Okay, you're hoping that
I'm
you might be able
hoping.
to push it over. That's what you're hoping.
And then he kind of thinks about, well, I can't really do this in my own strength. Plus, and then he kind of he goes, what's stronger than me right now? Aside Mukiti, he then thinks of the beast. Of the monster itself.
Okay.
And so in his mind, Ātukaan said, if I was to, I don't know, dangle myself out there like fish bait, will it help me hopefully collapse this pillar? In a way.
All right, so what you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
I retcon. Wesley starts drawing something on the ground.
You start drawing something on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Drawing. And what are you doing, Ātukaan?
So Ātukaan kind of, he walks out here,
Yeah.
and then almost kind of wants to look over to his tentacled friend and, hello there. You were looking for me.
Excellent.
Ask, and you shall receive. And then he pauses as if to take action, but his action is to hopefully tease it over.
Yeah. So this is so basically you're doing a defensive action, right? So the moment it attacks, you're dodging away behind.
Aye.
All right. So any attacks on you, physical attacks, will be at disadvantage. Well, this definitely gets their attention. The avatar or manifestation of Mugdaya suddenly appears
Oh boy.
over there and says, "Kill him. Bring me his bones." The creature just launches itself at you. 3 tentacles slamming towards you. Here come the 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all at disadvantage. The first one.
Yeah, nice.
No. Second one. No.
Oh.
Third one. Here's the mouth. Here's the mouth.
Kiss.
No.
Oh.
Hang on. Wait. What's your armor class? So your armor class is your shield plus your dex modifier. Plus 10.
That's
So
right.
your armor class is only 12 at the moment. The teeth sink into you, but you manage to get yourself around. Put yourself around, but as the teeth,
As he rolls out to the side, I'm going to roll out to the side here.
okay, you take a hit, 9 hit points damage, and it smashes, as you had hoped, smashes, boosh, into it, and indeed, some cracks and some stones start to fall.
Nice. Okay.
The Mugdaya looks around, desperately trying to see what else is going on, and says, "Wezley, I know you're there." And
That's
the
the problem.
The big creature starts shivering. And he says, "Finish this spell. Finish this spell."
Yeah, Wezley will say, absolutely.
Reef.
Okay, she is seeing out of the corner of her eye that something is distracting these beasts. So she just takes this moment to be like, the waters are going too slow. So she's gonna run towards them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna reach up. Wow, she's gonna take one more. She's gonna reach over and grab the slurry, and she's just gonna biff it over onto this thing right here.
Okay.
She just wants them all to just frenziedly eat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
And then she's gonna.
Let's make an athletics roll to see how good your
Absolutely.
throwing of
Love it.
stuff is.
Oh, no. Oh, my sister.
9.
Yeah.
I can't because I didn't do it at the start of the turn.
I say you can use inspirations anytime you want. You can't heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
You got the last
Oh,
inspiration.
you've got to. Oh, no.
Never.
No,
no,
she's already used it.
You go.
Go for it.
Last one, it's not that important.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Take it. Yeah.
Not gonna use it. Okay, great.
We'll save it.
And it misses.
the 20.
It doesn't connect well, unfortunately.
Okay, what she's gonna do, and she's gonna disengage over to Mugdaya.
Okay.
Gonna use a cunning action to
Over to Lagaya.
Lagaya, sorry. And she's gonna stand behind her, and she is gonna like pull. This is the first time she's ever taken her cloak off, but she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna bound it up in her wrist, and she goes, "Lay it on fire." And she just wants her to light my cape on fire.
Okay, great. Thank you, Wezley.
Wezley hears that it goes, and then he says, "Yes, I'm coming over to complete the ritual that will unseal you. I'm just gathering my thoughts, tying up my shoes, reading over my spell book, and that's yeah. You know, I want to look good for when I bring you back to life, Mugdaya."
Nice.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a deception roll to me.
Great.
Unless you prefer performance, but I think deception's probably good.
Natural 1. This is broken. This is broken.
This is so
Hold on.
You want to take it?
Oh,
Just do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm using it.
The last of the inspirations.
Oh, why am I using it on this?
Do it.
Come on, baby.
You got it.
Oh, no, that's not it. No, 16.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
Okay, great. Thank you. That's your turn. Mihan.
Mihan is. Mihan wants to kind of. No, she'll stay there. She wants to throw a coin.
Oh my
baby.
goodness. What are you
But she's
throwing?
trying to figure out if now's a good time to do it.
Well, do it now or don't do it. What you can do it?
Hold your peace.
Oh, she'll start with something small and easy. She's just like, okay, maybe this one will be fine. Water against fire, and then she throws a coin into the water area over here, and she says, "Phoenix."
Oh!
Phoenix.
No way.
Let it down.
Very good. And as a bonus action, she dips her sword in poison.
Nice.
Her dagger,
Okay,
sorry.
and a bird of fire. I didn't prepare for a phoenix. So a bird of fire appears in the air.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Bird of fire, great, excellent, thank you. Ātukaan.
Ātukaan reacting to this beautiful beam of light just penetrate the entire cavern. He looks at it. He looks. Does he see that this thing is? That big Magdaya is moving.
You can see it's just kind of quivering and shaking.
And he's beginning to be concerned. So he's determined to try and get this pillar down as much as possible. So he's going to try and dance. The rodeo dance with
sure.
with this
Okay.
voice on.
Yeah,
so,
do it.
So as holding action as well.
You don't need to roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to goad it into attacking you, right?
And attacking the pole.
I understand exactly what you're doing.
I love it.
Yep, that sounds like a great thing to do.
Oh, that's
Cool.
so good.
Okay, now it's their turn. The manifestation of Mugdaya appears next to Wezley. And says, hurry, hurry, hurry.
Yes.
The beasts on this boat start sniffing the air. One of them catches the scent of Reef having run past and launches itself over, squealing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Runs over right past you. Follows your trail. Its entire turn, it follows you straight all the way there.
Oh my god.
The two that have taken the slurry, the poisoned slurry, are gone. They flee out of there. The voiced one in front of Ātukaan attacks with tentacles, but is also going to try to enslave you.
Oh.
Here come the tentacles. A disadvantage because you're dodging. First one misses you. Second one misses you.
Yes. And hopefully they.
Kaboosh! So we'll do the damage that they do onto the. Do you want to have the honors?
Okay. Yes.
Roll 4d6 to see how much damage they do. It does to it.
baby.
Can I have one more d6, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Here comes the damage.
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It hasn't done enough, and it tries to enslave you.
Oh,
And
damn.
So that was a great idea.
and it says, "You will be my slave, enemy. Make a wisdom saving throw."
This is gonna be yum.
14. Plus something.
come on.
What's my wisdom?
Come on, big boy. Come
Wisdom
on,
plus 1.
You
15.
big wise boy.
It does not work on you.
Yeah.
The strength of will given to you by Muketi.
Ātukaan shakes it off as he says, "You got to try harder than that. Muketi is a lot more stronger than your old crippled guy."
Okay, and Legaia smashes the blue creature that has run right in front of Reef, Mihan, and herself. Gets her blade out, stabs it. Ah! Okay, that.
She got 2 actions.
No, she
I
does.
wanted to light myself on fire.
Oh, a bonus action. Yeah, bonus. Can she do that as a bonus action? Sorry.
okay.
She saw that thing. Sorry. Reef. And she says, "Oh, sorry. I'll burn it next
Reef just like
time."
Next 6 seconds, I'll do it.
She just grabs a rapey and she goes, whatever, and she just stabs this thing in the belly.
Okay.
Okay, that's, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, roll. Also, no.
It's a half now.
It's only a 6 plus 6.
Its height is stronger than that. It's more dexterous than that. You miss.
One. You know what? I'll disengage. I'll run away. You're on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, she knows that this thing has her scent, so she's probably gonna like take it away from them. Hopefully.
Great, thank you. Nicely done. Wezley.
Yeah. He's like, he says, don't worry, your ultimate darkness. If you just give me some moments, then I'll make sure that these three do not interfere ever again. And then he's drawing another circle of runes, and then when that's done, one more sigil, and you are a free god. God?
Close enough.
Yeah. And you'll keep tracing.
Okay, Mihan.
Is the blue creature only trained on Ligaya, or will I get an opportunity attack if I move away?
It'll attack you if you move away for
All
sure.
right, so I will. I take out the gold box and I open it and I get a pinch of nightmare dust and I blow it into its face.
Ooh.
Nice.
And it goes, and it starts screaming. Starts screaming.
Go away! Be gone!
Ātukaan,
Yes.
you're up.
Ātukaan again. What's the?
We've got a
come on.
D4 of healing, by the way.
Another
Thank
D4
you.
of healing. Thank you. Let's put it.
Ātukaan would love to kind of peer around and just kind of engage where the beast is.
Okay.
And again, still trying to tease its tentacles around because he feels that that this pole is almost ready to give.
Great.
If he just has a bit more help.
Okay, I'd like you to make an intimidation roll to try to, you're kind of trying to, yeah.
Intimidation. +3 is 15.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't get it. Okay, it's yeah. You've still got it on the ropes. You still got its attention.
Okay. So Ātukaan, as these tentacles are coming as well, at the same time, just using his sword to kind of swipe away at some of the tentacles until it kind of agitates. He really wants to agitate this thing.
Yeah, and you've got him You've got it furious now. It failed its domination over you, and it has only done a little bit of damage to you. Okay, but we're gonna go to Reef first. The blue creature does have your scent, and it charges towards you and attacks you twice.
Do we
Is this
get
the
an
one that's got
opportunity attack on
nightmare
it?
power?
Yeah, come on, baby.
This isn't the one that's been nightmare powdered, right?
Oh yeah, it has been nightmare powered.
Oops.
Okay, it runs.
Sleep tight.
1, 2, 3, 4,
let
5,
the bed
6,
bugs
and
bite.
runs straight into the water.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah, come on,
Nice.
Mihan. Come on, NPC.
Kill it.
13 plus 3, 6.
You hit it!
And it gets 1d8 damage as well for poison.
Yes.
What's my
+1 commoner damage.
So J Spades D4 and then a D8. Here we go. Oh. Snake eyes. Just
Oh no!
just a bit of two.
You rolled double one. You rolled double one. I rolled double one.
Oh, it's you next, baby. We're gonna
Mondial has cursed us. we should just join the dark side.
J Spades, why did you? It's your dice.
Okay, cool.
Good point.
Ātukaan.
Yes. Ātukaan is gonna also try and see if he can.
Oh, sorry. I did this all wrong. This is the villain's turn.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just because you guys got to attack doesn't mean it's your turn again.
Oh, did Ligaya do an opportunity attack?
Yeah, she did, and she hit.
Yeah, baby.
She's
That's
so
my girl.
good. Shit.
Another blue demon-y creature comes off and starts sniffing the air. And can't find you yet. Start sniffing the air.
Ooh, yum, tasty dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy. Look at
Yummy.
Slurry.
Yes, yum.
Yeah, you're covered in slurry.
Yes.
Did none of them ingest the slurry that was thrown
No.
at them?
Mugdaya now knows that you're there, Mihan, and knows that Ligaya is there.
Oh gosh.
And says, Ligaya, you betrayed me? Then you die.
Oh.
And an eldritch blast. He casts 4 eldritch blasts.
No.
Or
2 for you and 2 for Ligaya. Number one for you. I only rolled a 12.
oh, that's my armor. Nope, my armor class is 11.
Number 2, I rolled an 11.
Okay, both of those hit.
Ligaya, I got much bigger.
Oh.
But then one misses her miraculously.
Oh, I would
For
rather.
you, you take
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh granny.
15.
Yep. Cool.
Ligaya takes 9.
Oh, clap.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Whoosh! and you guys are both pushed 10 feet backwards.
Yes.
The creature in front of Ātukaan, enraged by your taunting. It can't try to enslave you straight away. So it just tries to wrap its tentacles around you and pull you out and drown you in the water. That's its intentions. It wants to grab you.
Yup.
Disadvantage. Misses the first time.
Oh.
Second one grabs you. Third one misses. So roll 4d6 as it smashes its tentacles against this big pillar.
2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
And it comes down.
Oh, come on. Nice! And Ātukaan feels the vibration of this pillar as he kind of steps back a little bit because he doesn't want to be hit by the debris, but he would love for this to fall literally directly on.
Kabujo!
Yes!
Yes.
In the meantime, you take, I rolled minimum damage. What's all these ones?
Oh, good!
So you
Your
only
next one.
take 7 hit points damage.
Had all of
Thank
yours.
you.
Oh my god.
That last 4 episodes where you rolled
fine.
crap.
Yeah, I'm finished with that.
Exactly.
Boring.
Exactly.
I need some more 6-sided dice to figure out how much damage
Here
this
you
thing
go,
takes.
sir.
2 more, please. Just 2.
Yes, beautiful.
8d6
Oh,
damage to this
kill him.
to this creature.
Be gone!
Is it a critical Craven?
What?
15, 20, 25, 27. 27 hit points. Ouch!
Nice.
Ooh, and it is pinned under. Boosh!
I love you.
Very successful, Ātukaan. Good work. That is all of their turn.
Yes.
The dwarves are just standing there, not under any instructions. Mugdaya has already done the 4 blasts.
Phoenix?
The Phoenix. The Phoenix looks around.
Yes.
Looks around.
Serene.
With fire?
Beautiful.
Fire.
Yes.
Plume.
Looks like Moltres.
Purse.
Come on, Moltres.
Sees you. Sees Ātukaan. Sees Reef.
Beautiful.
Flies over to Ātukaan.
Huh?
Envelops around you. But the flames don't burn you, they heal you. Whoosh.
What does that mean?
And you get 12 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's like
Ride it!
Next turn you get Reef.
Reef. Oh god, Reef. What is Reef gonna do? Yeah, she's gonna run at this creature and she's gonna try and attempt to stab it as she then jumps onto the boat.
Okay, sneak attack, because as I said, it doesn't know where you are yet.
Yes, come on, Stabby.
Which means you get advantage on the shot.
Great. So that's a 14 plus 9.
Yeah.
An advantage. No, yeah, I'll take the 14 plus
Yeah, you
9.
hit. Yep.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
can I have my d6? Oh no, I got one.
Yes.
Rapier.
Yes. Yes. Oh, +3.
It's just a simple 13 points of damage.
Add your dexterity.
13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, 16, that's a lot of hurts. Ah, you stab it, yep.
She's gonna try and attempt to kind of kebab pick it up, and then
Yes.
and then she's gonna jump onto this boat with it.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, go for it.
Scoop.
Let's make a simple athletics roll. Let's just see how strong you are with that, huh?
You had a bit.
You're pretty good at athletics.
13.
Oh, that's good enough. Yeah. Boosh! You carry it on your sword, on your rapier, boosh! Over to the boat, and the boat, the moment you land on the tip,
Yeah.
goes boosh!
Yeah.
Whoosh! Dexterity saving throw to stay on it.
Great. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And I just look at all of the creatures and I'm just like, come on then! And she's just goading them to come closer to the tip of the boat.
Okay, Wezley.
Wesley's still in this. And Wesley's like, oh, that Phoenix is making me real nervous, Just really sweating. Because in his head, he's trying to work out where the heck to deflect to, and he's like, Mihan, no, Legaia, no, Reef, no, Ātukaan. And then it's just like, oh, that that phoenix. Oh, make me really worried. My fingers trembling as he's tracing more sigils into the ground. Oh, scary phoenix, scary phoenix. Probably the biggest threat here. Oh, naughty phoenix. Oh.
Okay, great. Do we need to make you a roll? I think we do need some kind of deception
Yeah.
or performance.
Okay, yeah. Would you persuasion?
Persuasion.
Look over there.
Oh, look at that nasty phoenix.
Look at that nasty phoenix. 13.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay,
13.
nice. Thank you.
Good.
We'll come to that back in a moment.
Yeah.
Mihan, you and Ligaya are on the ground.
Yes, Mihan is angry that Magdaya attacked Ligaya. But she's weak and she's like, oh, do I go up against a god? Quote unquote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She wants to kind of get away from them. Do I do it? It's finale, baby. She looks at Magdaya and she says, there are creatures that are more powerful than you.
Oh no.
Wezley's looking at me hard like.
And I drop it. Choose 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Oh no! What have you summoned?
Smiling.
What are you throwing?
I throw into the center a beholder.
Oh! Yes!
Oh.
That was your choice, not mine, baby.
I don't know why I'm so shocked. I don't know what this is. The way you guys
beautiful.
are shocked,
It's,
I'm shocked.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful, but also very scary.
Yes.
Give me an example.
Okay. Think.
Yeah. Ātukaan?
You'll love it.
Ātukaan has now been imbued by this and enveloped so suddenly, just as he sees the pillar go down on the beast. He kind of didn't see the phoenix approach him until he was enveloped in light, an amazing light. It was like a pleasure and pain at the same time as he feels all of his wounds, cuts, and pains just dissipate instantly, but also like almost feel like his skin was stitched together to heal, and but like kind of like a vision out of something like a Disney movie like Beauty and the Beast. As he transforms in this wind of light. He realizes. Does he realize that he's just been touched by a phoenix?
Yeah, you've seen it. So it just wrapped itself around you.
Yeah, and he's just like taking in all of this, like what? Like I'm a bit more getty. And he feels
Love it.
strengthened as he like regains pretty much full strength. Does this phoenix give him even more of a zing?
If the phoenix hasn't gone yet, I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Ātukaan wants to almost hug the phoenix.
Okay, you want to grab the phoenix? Go ahead, make an athletics
like,
roll.
As if he wants to hug Mogeti himself.
Athletics roll.
Okay. Athletics plus 6. 6 plus 6. 12.
12. Its armor class is 13. No, you don't.
He wants to say thank you, as well as his hands kind of go through the fire, and then he stands there, fully healthed up.
You put 12 hit points back, didn't you?
Yeah. 12. Yeah, 12 plus 23. Got 35. Full is 39.
Love it.
Get 23 back. Wow.
He did the short rest. He got a whole bunch back.
Yeah.
Now, Ātukaan, this creature has been pinned down, but it's still alive.
Okay. Ātukaan in his like now kind of full-on zinged self. He wants a jump. 2,
Yep.
3, and up here just like drive his sword straight through its.
Okay, go ahead. Make an attack at advantage.
Kill him.
This is your second attack.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 19 first, and then a natural 20.
Boom!
So, yeah.
Too bad you don't have any smites left, but you still do double damage.
Yes, love it.
So 2d8 plus your sword. So 2d4 plus 2d8.
What have I done?
2d4s.
I love it.
I like it.
I love it.
It's 3 plus 2d8s.
I'm very pleased about that.
2 plus 7 and 2. That's 12.
Okay, thank you. The coin goes arching through the air, caught on. Oh, I didn't put the torches up. It's not too late to put the torches in, guys.
There were
Put some torches.
the whole time?
Put some torches in.
Oh, the whole
'Cause
time.
remember I said that there was yellow light down the bottom, right? Yeah. Okay. You guys can decide where that last torch can go. It flicks through the air, choo, catching the light of the torches, and it lands in the water beyond. Sploosh! Out of the water, a beast of nightmares emerges.
Yeah, baby.
Blah.
He's beautiful.
Blah.
Can we show the camera for a second?
Look at that thing. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
You're so amazing.
Serve,
Don't-
queen.
Does anyone want to play
Slay.
I Spy?
In front of it
Oh god.
are two obvious opponents,
Is that what's
Mugdaya
Yes.
and Ātukaan.
I'm sorry, babe. Oh no, Ātukaan.
1 to 4, Mugdaya. 5, 6, Ātukaan, 1.
nice?
The girl.
And
Superior.
oh my goodness. Okay, I got so many bookmarks. I'm using my watch as a bookmark. So many different creatures. Someone roll me a.
What do you need?
Go ahead. Roll a 10-sided dice, please. Someone. Actually, it has to be. Go ahead, Mihan.
Yeah, come on.
It was your beastie, so you
Come on,
roll.
Mimi.
Beastie.
Feel him.
9.
Okay, you get 2 more. Roll 2 more.
Nice.
Feel
9,
that.
1, 4. 9, 1, 4.
Okay, excellent.
914 hit points of
Three,
damage.
3 beams of light come out of the eyes.
Yes.
One does absolutely nothing. It's a charm ray. One is a slowing ray, and all of a sudden the quivering goes to half speed. Another is a disintegration ray,
Oh! Yes.
Yes.
and a whole tentacle just smacked off at the edge and vanishes in embers as it takes 45 hit points of damage.
Oh, yes.
And it looks around and says, "Who's brought me here?"
Mihan's like averts his eyes.
Mugdaya sees this new threat.
Yeah, go on,
says,
Mugdaya.
Wesley, you must finish it now.
Of course. And then
Liar.
It says, no, oh, big, scary beholder. Oh,
It says, I know you lied to me.
No.
Be my slave.
No.
Make a will saving throw. Wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
you're naughty. We've had a rough ride today.
You've used all the
I'm going
inspiration.
to roll you again.
They have all days.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
Come on.
You're good.
Come on.
20.
You brush it off.
Yeah, and Wesley goes, okay, master.
Nice.
Oh no, he just goes, but then with his friend underneath his finger underneath his cape, he's still going.
Drawing. And then, because he gets lots of actions, blasts the beholder. Shotgun of Eldritch blast. Boosh, 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 boosh. Okay, boosh, boosh, boosh. The beholder gets pushed back. Okay, the Phoenix sees Ātukaan, Mugdaya, and Wezley, and decides who it will heal next.
As an ally.
Come on.
Wait,
And
not for Mugdaya, please. I just realized.
Yeah.
I love
it
you.
rushes
Mugdaya.
over to Wezley.
Oh,
Over to Wezley,
oh,
enveloping you in fire.
there's an evil.
And you get 9 hit points back.
Yay!
And then it goes and is gone.
Aw.
Thank you.
Mihan checks her hit points and she's like, oh man. if only they were there for one more round.
Mugdaya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ligaya, don't do anything good.
She blasts. She does a double Eldritch blast to Mugdaya.
Yeah.
Mugdaya's body, the beast's body, both of them hit. Any attacks on this will be at advantage.
Nice.
Yep, she hits and mediocre. Okay. Mugdaya, oh yeah, the beasties, thank you. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on, isn't there?
Yes.
The beasties look at you, Reef,
The boys.
and they all 3 charge to try to attack you.
Let's go.
Here we go, you ready?
Bring it on.
The one that's impaled on your rapier tries to scratch you. Oh my goodness, terrible roll. 10
Oh,
and a 14.
just holding it back. They both miss.
Useless.
Love it.
What about this one?
The second one tries desperately and pushes over the torch into the.
Putting this fire everywhere close to me.
Should we give it a strength check to see?
that's cool.
Well, it needs to get to you.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I understand.
I'm so sorry. You had a fire plan 2 turns in a row. I'm so
I
sorry.
shouldn't pre-plan this stuff.
You're pre-planning. When does it ever? One misses, one definitely hits. I think a 26 is going to hit you.
Yeah, I've got a
Ow!
dagger in my hand.
Oh yes.
Oh,
See it trying to hit me, and so I'm gonna make a re-roll.
and it misses you.
Bam!
Yes,
Nice.
nice.
The next ones can't get at you.
Idiot.
And that's all of their turn. And it's up to you.
Great. Well,
Oh, wait, sorry. Have I done the beholder this round? I did at the beginning.
Yes.
Okay, Reef.
Right at the beginning.
Okay, well, right, here we go. 3rd time's a charm. Reef is going to disengage, and without them even, they're all distracted by themselves. She's going to hop over to the side.
Yeah,
And she's going to run, and she's going to get the fire.
Yes.
And she's going to, because she always carries a small vial of oil with her.
You've ascertained that before.
Always. She's going to chuck it on, bonus action, chuck it on the boat. Actual action, chuck the fire on the boat.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fine. Good. Bush.
Push.
Roll a 4-sided dice to see how many squares the fire gets spread across.
1.
Just one. Place a fire on. This has gone so well.
Oh my God.
Right under their feet.
Right underneath
I
the feet.
love it.
It's made of wood.
But of course the oil spreads it fast.
It
so
spreads
I'm
it,
not
yeah.
worried.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not
worried.
Okay. Wesley.
Wesley's not got. He's not. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk. I'm not supposed to talk. Talking will give it away.
Nice.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
He's just drooling.
Yeah, he starts drooling.
That's good.
I'm so curious about whether you're actually doing a real spell or not. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, great. What is he doing?
I don't know. I'm
know
so
that
curious.
I'm liking it.
It's a mystery. We don't know if he's on our side or not.
Mihan.
Mihan sees what Reef does and tries to burn the boat, and she doesn't want the blue creatures getting off, so she takes out that wand of holding and figures out, gives it a spin.
Yeah.
So she points right at the group of creatures there and just yeah.
They have to make, okay, one of them is frozen in spot. I'm gonna just turn it over to indicate that it is frozen.
Yippee!
Okay, take 1 charge off.
Ooh, how many charges does it get? Do I know?
Yeah, you do know, and I'll tell you in a second after the
Okay,
end
cool.
of this turn. Okay, so that's you. If you're doing anything else, then do it.
And then movement. I'm going to get out of the beholder's line of sight behind this pillar. Over there, so I'm hiding. And bonus action, I talk to Reef and I say, "Watch out for that creature over there," pointing to the beholder.
Oh, go!
Don't get in its sight.
Okay.
Don't get in its way.
All right, yeah. Leave them out. Yeah, she's down. Eyes down.
Okay.
Ātukaan.
Ātukaan wants to make sure that this voiced one doesn't go anywhere and is also dead, so he's going to take another swing at it, or actually stab it straight through its head.
At advantage, I said at advantage, because it's pinned down.
Good, because that was a natural one. The next one is
There we go.
17.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay, and you're paladin, so you get to do 2 attacks.
Yes, okay, so double damage.
No, you have to roll the second attack to see if it hits first. Also at advantage.
Also advantage.
Yeah, do it again.
Come on, advantage. 17 again.
Yes.
Both hit. Its limbs are flailing around, but both your stabs.
I love it.
Oh my.
Roll 2d8 and 2d4.
Oh, nice. 7 plus 10, 18.
Ow! It plus your strength damage times 2 plus
Plus 3?
plus times 2 is 6. So 25.
Oh yes.
Oh, it is so close to death. It is not dead yet though.
Beautiful.
And Ātukaan just wants to
Finish that thing.
He's slaying.
Do.
Literally.
Want to kind of, make his way out, like almost jump down here to this part here.
Okay, you jump down there in the gaze of the beholder.
Oh.
The beholder though was attacked by Mugdaya, not by you. And they are intelligent creatures.
They are.
And so it flies over to you
I'm so scared.
and blasts the avatar, the manifestation of Mugdaya. Roll 3 10-sided dice for me, Mihan, as it opens up.
One is a 2.
Okay.
3. 2. Oh, 2, 3, 2.
Unfortunately, none of those are gonna hurt. Not gonna hurt it at all.
Damn.
I'm curious, what are they?
You're good.
What? Paralyzing ray,
Good
fear ray.
try. Good try,
Paralyzing
Beholder.
doesn't work?
Not on someone that's just a manifestation.
Ah, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
And it looks very confused and shouts out again, "Did you bring me, old man?"
Yes, you did.
Yes, it is.
I did.
Ventriloquism skill. Ātukaan, the creature on you is dying. I mean, it can't take much. It can't take this another round. And so it reaches up and tries to desperately grab you and pull you in and drown you. 3 attacks.
Okay.
It's not a disadvantage this time.
Yep.
It just pulls you in. 12.
Oh.
Yeah, Ātukaan pins it off.
Are you sure 12 doesn't
Oh, I
hit
know
you?
12 is on you because I got no armor.
Grab you, number 1.
Yeah.
Your armor takes so long to
23.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
Whoa.
All 6. Okay.
Oh, baby.
Poo poo, you are definitely grabbed. All tentacles grab you,
Oh, baby.
smacking into you, pulling you into the water.
Sword in hand.
Sword in hand, you plunge into the water. Your shining sword. 15. You take 23 hit points of damage.
Oh,
Whoosh, whoosh,
baby.
and are pulled in. And you can see through the glowing light from your sword. You can see 6 eyes staring at you, and its teeth as it draws you towards its huge mouth. Its mouth is larger than your head as it draws you towards you to bite you in half next turn. No! On the boat, the creatures will launch themselves at Reef.
No.
They flank you.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, don't do that.
Terrible roll. And 10 plus 15.
Oh, my armor class is 15.
So 1 hits. The other one on the other side, definitely 16, and 14. You take 2 hits. 10 plus 6, 16.
I'm gonna not take that. So I think I'm just in a full crazy mode, and I'm literally attack me. I'm right there, and yes, I can feel them penetrate my shoulders, but I managed to move one just out of the way in time for it to just nick me. But I'll take half that damage because I'll use uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Can I also use stones endurance
Yeah.
at the same time? I
Yeah.
will.
Nice.
I will. I'll use a D12. D12? And I'll take half that,
Was 8.
and then a -7.
Nice.
So I'll just take a 1.
You take 1.
I'm just kind
You're
of
too tough.
I'm just
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry. Wait. That was all of their turn. No, Mugdaya. Sorry. I was.
Yeah.
I made this. Mugdaya. He's getting desperate now. No one's his slave. He's not used to this sensation. He has to attack the beholder.
Yeah, boy, do it.
And he says.
I dare you.
And he says, "You are my slave."
Oh.
Oh my.
Can you do that?
That's a worry.
That would
That
be
could
horrible.
That's a worry.
That's actually really bad.
Oh dear. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's
come on,
a
you're
worry.
a smart
That's a
boy.
worry.
Come on, you're a smart boy,
That's
beholder.
a worry.
Right?
Rolls a 9,
Oh,
Good. What?
and
Okay.
that means the beholder fails.
Oh.
wait. Oh,
That's bad for us.
that's really bad. That's
Why is it called the Beholder?
It's got a lot of eyes, buddy.
Many eyes.
And he can behold anything, right?
Okay,
well. Let's just hope these next few
Oh
rounds go
my
by.
gosh.
So it goes.
Reef, your turn.
Yay!
Time
Okay.
for another one.
Reeve is going to use her disengage to jump on the boat.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna try and use the push of her to push the boat.
Yeah, I
out.
love it.
Yeah. So she's
Athletics roll.
Great. 18 plus 6.
Easy.
Great.
You can move it 2 squares if you want.
Woo! Okay, 1, 2. And by this time, there's a bit more fire on it. Yay! I'm gonna go maybe one there.
Yeah.
Maybe one here.
Yeah.
Is this Mugdaya?
That is Mugdaya.
Right, she's gonna she's gonna do the boat towards Mugdaya.
Okay.
And she's just gonna
I'm not sure what's she gonna do. She makes her way to the front of the boat.
Yep. Oh, look, its
And-
tentacle body's just right there.
Right there, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go for a little stabby stab. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on the boat, I'm in the fire, and she's like, what have I got to lose? And she's gonna stab him. Eee!
At advantage because it can't move.
There's a natural 20.
Roll it again. Let's just see. Let's just see.
Double it.
It was a natural 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll take the 20.
Okay, go. Sneak attack damage. Look,
Sneak attack.
I love it.
How many?
I absolutely love it.
So that's like 3 6s, is it? Because I doubled it because it's a natural 20? No, wait, is that the thing? No.
I'm gonna say
what I mean?
it cannot move. You can use your assassin ability.
Yeah.
Okay, so
nice.
that's a. Wait, hang on, wait. So that's 2d8, which is only a 6. And then what do I do?
Those.
And then the
twice.
3.
And 6 dice.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
See, can you add
That's 11.
plus that?
It's 17. Okay, great. 18, 23, 27.
27.
Plus.
Yuck.
8, 9, 10. 30.
Oh my god.
30.
Yeah, a gaping wound. It's lost one of its appendages.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, and it's now been stabbed expertly by you.
Yeah.
30.
Calamari, anybody?
Oh my goodness.
I know
It is
where
ju-
the extremities are.
You hit a major artery, and it's just starts seeping blood into the water. Wezley.
Wezley watches Ātukaan and the voiced one go down into the water, and he's like, Wesley's so nervously watching this as he keeps drawing, and he's like, "Come on, Ātukaan, do your thing." As like he's like finishing, like he's drawing more runes on the ground, and he's like, "Come on, Ātukaan, do your thing," and yep, through grit and teeth.
Okay.
Oh,
He's got a plan.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is
Yeah.
finally.
I don't-
You doing anything else?
genuinely don't understand. What?
if it happens I want to ready in action.
Uh-huh. Just say whenever it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
consider it
yeah,
ready,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
If it comes up, do it.
Okay.
Mihan.
Mihan considers putting more fire to more oil to the fire.
Go on.
Oh my goodness, you are insane.
I'm genuinely unsure though. So, because that beholder is looking real scary and she doesn't want it to look at her or anyone. So, she might throw
Oh!
Right there, right in front of Ātukaan.
in front of the beholder,
I see.
next to Magdaya, a kraken.
It may surprise you that I do not have a Kraken miniature.
Crazy. What do you
Well, that means it's less scary, right? It does less damage.
no.
I mean, Mangdai is
you go, that's
it's
a-
cracking.
It's krakenish, so I thought maybe
So we will
kraken
use
versus kraken, huh?
we'll use this to indicate the size.
Oh my
My
goodness.
God, what are we?
You are all dead. I'm pretty sure.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot
okay.
of things.
Whoosh!
You cannot blame me for this. You take away my warlock powers, I will use what I have.
Ātukaan.
As Ātukaan is being dragged into the water yet again, gaping into the clutches of death itself. Whether it's maybe surviving the fall into the chasm, being imbued by a phoenix, being talked to by Muketi himself, he's just today is not the day that I die, and then he just takes a sword and he just wants to drive it straight through the mouth of or the jaws of this voiced one's throat.
Do it.
As he
You have 2 attacks around, remember?
13 plus. Do I plus anything there?
Yeah, it's your normal sword attack.
Sword attack is 6. Plus
You
6.
hit.
That's
Nice.
Might as well make your second attack. Just make your second attack while you're there.
Natural 20, baby! Okay. Woo-woo. Okay, 2
So-
4s.
So because one of them is a critical, so it's a total of 3d4 and 3d8.
Nice.
3d4s.
Do you want any more dice?
Just need 2 more titty. Oh yeah, no, it's over here.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh,
2
That's a reroll.
2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6.
Yep.
Plus 6, 12, plus 1, 13, 14.
Plus your strength modifier times 3 plus 9. 23. It is dead.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Let's go.
And as Ātukaan does that, he draws out his sword and he swims quickly back to the surface.
Congratulations, you've killed 2 of these babies!
Wezley looks at Ātukaan and he's like,
Yeah.
and as soon as he does that, Wezley closes the circle and, okay, hear me out.
I'm ready.
The secrets of the twilight of the living and death have folded onto me.
Oh, yeah.
I have this double pearl bracelet on my hand.
Yes.
Okay.
I have the newly acquired spell, Animate Dead.
Okay.
As I finish the circle, I kind of train my spiritual energy to where I know the voiced one to be, now dead under the water, and then I want to cast Animate Dead on the voiced one and try and bring it back to the land of the living, but under our control.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, like, hey, Mongdaya, he gave me a lot of knowledge.
Juice. Yeah.
Ātukaan. Well, I'll explain what happens. That was your held
my
action.
ready action. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Excellent. Great. Next round. The beholder disappears. It had been there 4 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Whoosh.
Oh, wait, I didn't need that then.
The kraken. The kraken.
Beholder's like, yikes.
Almost just dipped.
I'm out of here.
JK. Oh,
Too many big guys up in here. Gosh.
Yeah.
my.
Hey, it's nice knowing you guys.
Is this
4 rounds.
What
is this?
4 rounds.
Bring your favorite beast to work day?
Mihan
Oh my goodness. This is just stupid.
It's insane.
It is so dumb. Okay, so it grabs for the 3 closest things to it, which are the dwarf here, the manifestation of Mugdaya, and the body of Mugdaya.
Yes.
It grabs them. Oh my.
You gotta get away.
Dwarf.
You gotta get
Bye bye dwarf. Just take it off. It's gone. And it gets fed into the mouth of this huge. Let me describe what this thing looks like.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a huge jaw. The jaw is how big? How big is the size of the jaw? I'm trying to think of
This cave?
a relative. The jaw is the size of a mid-sized car.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the size of the jaw.
Is this a baby kraken, perhaps?
Okay. It is
Like
truly
the nearest kraken
huge.
around is a baby, perhaps? Because it's closer to the surface.
Just be born.
You know, it's not from the depths of like the Marinara
Trench?
Trench. I was about to say Marinara.
The Marinara Trench.
It grabs the manifestation of Mugdaya, but of course it means nothing. The third one is it grabs the body. Oh, and misses!
Who?
It doesn't actually grab the body. Hey, at advantage, sorry. I rolled a 2 and a 3. It misses!
Oh my gosh.
And
Slippery
it
boy.
looks around, desperately trying to find out what it's doing here. I was given an intelligence roll. It got a decent intelligence roll. It's trying to look for magic.
Oh, it doesn't look like magic.
There.
Mugdaya's
Mugdaya's magic.
Mugdaya's manifestation appears over on the other side, and he blasts it with 4 blasts.
Yeah,
I don't
keep
know
him busy. Keep him busy.
You're definitely keeping him busy. I mean, you can't miss it. It's a huge, ginormous, Right. Blast, 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 blast.
I say we abandon ship.
Now, Mihan.
Yes.
One of the blue creatures rushes for you and attacks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're there. I didn't see that.
I think one misses and one definitely going to hit. I'm not even going to tell you what the roll is because it's a big number. You take 9 hit points of damage.
Not grandma.
The other one tries to make the leap. I'm going to give it an athletics roll to see if it can make the leap.
Nice.
It fails. Goes into the water, kasploosh, and tries to scrabble on the side of the boat. You can put some more fire on there, and that is that. No, but it is not it.
It's not it.
No.
Because the beast hears your call
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and says, "What should I do?"
So
Wezley?
Wezley's like, yeah, how does it? feel to be under my control, you.
Oh god.
Is it?
Reef's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Reeve has no idea what to do. She suddenly, like, her boat is approaching this bloody huge kraken, and she's like,
Get out.
no. So she just does a fire sprint, like, over all of these, like, corpsey
Yeah.
things. Almost like a cute little disengaged run. And then she just bounces off the back of
And into the water.
into the water, and she's just gonna try and swim over here and get up.
Yeah, sure. Dexterity saving throw as you run through the fire.
God, yeah, makes sense. 10.
10, you take some damage.
Yeah, all right, I can do that.
It's not a lot, it's only 3. You only take 3 hit points damage. And you swim over to the other side.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay here for a hot minute and watch what happens.
Okay, Wezley.
Yeah.
All right.
Wesley goes, oh my god. And then he kind of like looks at the form of the sleeping Mangdaya, and then as a bonus action he commands the voiced one, and he points at Mangdaya and he says, kill. As he commands the voice one to smash Mangdaya. But he's also like, oh my god, the Kraken. He's then as he looks around, he sees his sister fleeing over there. He's like, oh my gosh, we're scattered to the winds. And then he will look at Mangdaya and he will toll the dead.
He fails, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, ring that bell. 6. You know, just a weak 3, like bong.
And
The like this physical, like this illusion made real
Yeah.
is faltering.
Yeah. Oh.
Part of it, like, is misaligned.
Yes.
Right? Like, part of it doesn't look like it's the same person.
Yeah.
It's faltering.
Okay. Good.
Mihan.
Well, there's a blue creature in front of me, and I would like to use a nightmare powder blow to it as an action.
Fails again. Yeah, it fails.
All right, yeah. And while it's doing that, does it still get an opportunity attack on me if I run away?
Why don't you find out?
Respectfully, no. So, I will. Bonus action, can I get my healing potion and heal myself?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
nice.
I'll glug.
Beautiful.
Because she was feeling a little bit, ooh,
Yes.
not good there.
Okay.
What's one D8?
Yeah, +2.
7, 8, 9. Okay.
Beauty.
Okay,
Okay.
Ātukaan.
Ātukaan, seeing the Magdaya appear, his human form just on that pillar there,
Baby.
he was, yeah. Now Ātukaan was contemplating, but his worthy of honor
Yes.
wants it causes him to go towards. He wants to sneak swim.
I love it.
And then
A sneak swim.
stealth climb up the hill and get as close as he can to Magdaya, like without him
Okay, make a stealth roll.
realizing where he's at.
Oh.
How about 7 plus. Where's my stealth? Wait, what is my stealth?
Under Dex, right? It's the under
Oh yeah, it's
Dex.
0. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it.
Okay,
it's
move
not there.
yourself where you want to be as you sneak so beautifully.
Yes.
So well.
Like Quicksilver.
How far can I get it?
You can move all the way there, man.
Okay,
Tell me to
right.
move.
And so Ātukaan
Oh,
almost
yeah.
just climbs right up behind him.
Okay.
Wow,
And he,
my God.
he wants to save it because he's not going to stab someone in the back. That's dishonorable. He's just gonna almost want him to turn around before he attacks. So he's
Honorable sneaking.
Honorable snake high.
Okay, you know.
yeah. And Ātukaan says something along. You know what Muketi means in my culture? Well, I believe the word mu meaning to burn, to light. Isn't it ironic that your name is Magdaya? You've got die in your name. Burn, die. I think it's a very fitting and a poetic ending.
Okay, and next turn you'll be able to attack.
Yeah.
You just honorably snuck and used up all your movement to get there and give him this great speech. Love it.
Oh, that was so good. She must be so demoralized.
Okay,
If only it was Vision Mockery.
Lagaya, can you move her away and she blasts? Yeah, actually, she'll come over this way. Move her 6 squares,
4, 5, 6.
and
Ish.
she wants to go. She wants to go for Magdaya, so she does double Eldritch Blast at advantage because it's prone. Both blasts hit, and even more of this form of Magdaya misaligns. It's like it's different. It's like through the ages he might have come as different images to different people, and he can't remember who he was. He looks like two different people,
Yes.
illusionarily stitched together. Some younger than their others, and it's really hurt. Gravely wounded. The beast next to you that you hit with the powder flees and
baby.
jumps in the water as well.
Don't come for me.
Here goes Wezley's
Come on,
little
my
beastie.
voiced one.
Come on.
Wesley's beastie swims out.
Yes.
Boosh. Swims over. Go ahead, Wezley. You can make the attacks on his behalf.
I miss.
What do you need?
Okay.
Three d20s. They all get +7.
Yes, okay, great. Here we go. So that is a 17. That is that's a natural 1.
Did I say they're all at advantage?
Oh my God! Okay, so that's 19. So there's 17, 1, and 19. Or is it actually 18?
Okay.
16. 18, 16, and take the high one. 17. 18, 6. Yeah,
All 3 hit.
Yeah, come on, tentacles.
6d6 plus.
Take it, take it.
Give me them. 66. Oh, this is a D10.
Oh, that's a
You crazy old lady.
Plus 15.
Oh, plus 15. I'll use these ones.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. No, give me one of yours.
Give me one.
Yeah, give me one.
That is-
the power of friendship.
Yes.
Okay, good. Have I got one of yours? Yeah, good.
Okay.
Good. It's a big dice.
Got it.
Oh,
You got it.
it's 6. Plus 5 is 11, plus 5 is 16, plus 5 is 21, plus 2 is 23, plus 3 is 26.
The manifestation, even though you didn't hit it,
Yes.
this avatar manifestation just completely disappears. Whoa. All the twitching disappears. It lies completely still on the ground on the stone in front of you.
Yes.
He is dead.
Oh!
The beholder is not.
Beholder.
The
Kraken.
The beholder is gone.
The Kraken searches around for the 3 closest things, which is this dwarf, the body, and the newly
voiced
awakened voice one. The voice one zombie.
Yes. Animated voiced one.
Animated voiced one gets clobbered.
Oh.
Body of Mugdaya gets dragged into his jaws and bitten. Dwarf. Bye-bye, dwarf.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta run.
Yes.
He's only here for one more turn.
Yes.
Or was that it?
It's,
I think that was the 3rd turn, right?
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it. And that is it. It was only here for. They don't all get 4.
Yeah.
They get a D4.
So,
And the Kraken, with with part of Mugdaya's body in its mouth, disappears.
What?
And you have succeeded.
no. Shut up.
Wow.
Did we actually?
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
You were about to slay him though.
Yeah, Ātukaan goes to, and he sees this man just vanish, and he can't make, and he sees half of it, the head of Magdaya the Beast gone as well, and he's in disbelief. He starts looking around for his friends. He wants to see, and he actually drops down to one knee, exhausted, and he says, the only thing that comes to his mind is a karakia of thankfulness to Mukiti, as he takes in the weight of what just happened, and he's also still aware, like, is he still around? Is this thing still under Wesley's control?
You might not even know that it's under Wesley's control, to be honest.
Okay, he doesn't.
Reef, blue creature panicking, swimming past you.
I'll just let it go. I'm just like absolutely baffled at the fact that we're all still alive. It's almost like, oh.
Wezley looks around he's like, he can see Mihan. And then he like peeks behind here and he can
And I'm like looking at him going, all eyebrows. And then Reef just like, yeah, she'll just like, it's like she's like, you know when you just walk and you just go, ah, and then you go into the water? She just like plops in the water and she just starts to like breaststroke over, looking at this little blue creature. Off you go, son. And she'll just like make her way over and she'll just start walking towards the rest of them. And she'll like not really talking, just kind of looking at everyone like.
Yeah, I think Mihan's doing like a head count, like who's like, Ātukaan's there, and then who's there, you're here.
Yeah, and yeah, Wezley will
and
look
then
over
just looking at any other threats, because it's hard to believe that it's all done.
Yeah, Reef will like just like take a little perch here, and she like sits with her bum down, looking at everything. She just like gestures over to her team, just goes, "Come on, sit down."
Mihan goes, hang on, the voice one there.
Wezley, the first thing that comes to mind is sit.
And it goes in the water and just kind of looks.
Wezley.
With this gaping wound from Ātukaan's 2 stabs in the face. Gaping wound is just.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of Ātukaan is still kneeling in his karakia. As he sees flashes of all of these things, as if Mokiti himself was putting these visions in his mind of like the recurring dream of going up the hill, of seeing rotten apples coming down the hill, of this tree turning into sludge, and then all of it culminated to here as he opens his eyes and he sees this kind of dark, still gooey slightly tree.
Yeah.
And is almost he realized this was where he was meant to be. He was meant to be in this moment, right here, right now, fending off this evil. And as he says that in his mind, he kind of looks over to his friends assembling on the other side of the harbour, and in his mind, he doesn't say it out loud, but you weren't the rotten apples I thought you were. Thank you.
Reef sits down, then gets her backpack out, and she's like, "Now feels like a time." And she opens it up, and she's like looking through, and she sees it. And she grabs it out. She goes, "All right, friends, anyone want any licorice?"
Nice. Ligaya says, "I'll have some." And she says, "It's gone.
Mihan.
All my powers, they're gone."
And Mihan goes to Ligaya, and when she says that, she says, I don't care.
I'm glad they're gone.
They're gone. And then she just holds Ligaya, and she says, "We can go home."
We can go home.
Yeah. And then she just like wipes off like blood from her face, and then she embraces Ligaya, and she says, "Yes, let's go home."
And she says, "Mama,
Yes,
thank you for coming for me."
of course. I told you I will go through hell and back to find you, and I will do it again. But now, it's okay now. Mama's got you.
And she squeezes you hard. She's taller than you are.
Oh, and then she's like, "Oh, you've grown so much," and she's like crying into Ligaya's arms. Oh.
Yum.
I thought you might like that.
So, just to be clear, when I asked you if you had licorice and you said no,
Do you think I lied?
and
You'll never know.
no, tell me you can't have found licorice between now and then. You can't have found licorice. You lied to me.
Things happen for a reason, Wezley. Just go with it.
Okay, Ātukaan.
Yeah,
She's
she
the
does-
light.
Yeah, Reef doesn't find that as an insult today.
And Wezley looks over at Ātukaan, and he's like, hi. Hi, Ātukaan.
Are we all okay?
Are you in your undies?
I am less dressed, yes. I'm so sorry. It was really cold in the water.
Yes.
Oh, thick booty.
He's been in the water. The cloth is clinging to his very muscular form.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Wish.
Mihan covers Ligaya's eyes.
Ātukaan just kind of, just another day in the locker room kind of thing. Yeah. Does this mean we can go now? Back to our families.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we don't really have a reason to see each other again. Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I've grown to have some love for you all, but I really do hope I don't see you again.
Yeah. That's...
I really hope.
Yeah, I feel, yeah.
I was meaning we don't have to split up right now. I mean, we need to celebrate this. We just slaughtered like the biggest guy out there. I was hoping we can catch up in, I don't know, a nearby tavern.
I would do that.
I could do with
Of
it.
course.
I'd like.
Just for formality's sake, you know.
You buying?
Well, okay, yeah, I can try. I mean, I can sell maybe my armor, get some money, and
You'd sell your armor?
I mean, I know it's one of the most precious things to me, but
But we
After-
need more.
yeah, that is what I'm trying to say. You mean more than my armor.
Do we think there's somewhere nice in Thundervale, or are we just kind of going the first place that we find? It's all right. It's all right.
We've sacked all the nice places here, says Ligaya.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Maybe Aurumia is a nice place.
Go.
Well, yeah, I've heard of good things about Aratai.
Oh.
We could go there.
it's a long
That's a
walk.
very big journey.
Yeah. Got a dragon left.
And she looks at the coin and there's like, well, I do have a dragon corpse still here. She tried.
And Ātukaan's like, no, don't play with her.
Our camera pans away from the four of you, brought together through the trial of fire. Well,
And the
And a
choice
trauma.
of restaurant.
well done.
He's so shocked.
One small little scene.
Yeah.
One small little scene
Yeah.
to finish off. Porto Rosa, the castle.
Oh, God.
The maid says to the chamberlain, "Chamberlain, do I have to serve her anymore?" Chamberlain says, "She's still your lady. She's still the lady of this house.
Oh.
Unless you hand in your resignation, yes." And she says, "Then I hand in my resignation." He says, "I'm not surprised. Hand the food to me." She doesn't eat it though, I know. He takes this platter, silver platter, which has a dome over it, walks up the steps to the Lady of Walthonia's chamber, and you just hear like nails that were probably quite long at one point, rubbing on the wood. Ah! 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 He opens the door and says, "My lady, you must eat." And there's this ghastly look in her face. She looks at him. She should recognize him. He served her for 30 years. But it's like he doesn't exist. She's just rocking back and forth. And thus we end the Outcasts of Aurumia. We had to end on a with this cast. We had to end on a somber note.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
It's good thing we're on the way to Mama's house.
You turned out all right.
Hey.
I mean,
Oh,
you and your coins.
Hey, I was
bad.
so proud that you did that without your armor. I'm like, wow, that's
I know.
incredible.
Very good.
I can't believe you did that half naked.
Wait to see the art depiction on that.
The fan art
Feel
is
free,
gonna be
fan art.
insane.
I
Feel
think,
free.
look, you only went up to 5th level a little while ago, but you have to go up another level.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Wezley.
Do we?
I mean, it's the end of the campaign.
Hey,
Yeah.
do I can't even level up. I'm not
Yeah, we don't even
Level
know.
1 commoner.
level 1 peasant again.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us on our adventure, everyone. It's been
Ponies.
thanks to our followers, thanks to our subscribers.
Thank you.
In terms of other people to say thanks to our moderators, thanks to our tech team, thanks Luca for rescuing me, thanks Jason.
Oh, thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much for everything that you give to us, whether that is a little or a lot. And if you're thinking about giving, why don't you go check us out on Patreon, Dice Legenz, and maybe think about giving us something because it helps us keep going and it helps us. Oh my gosh, the terrain! Like
Yes.
all the time, it looks beautiful. So yes, thank you very much.
And thank you to what?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Minstrel, for giving us this gorgeous little things to show off. You too can get yourself a little 25% discount. If you head on the Minstrel page, put in Dice Legends, you can get beautiful stuff like this. It's like Italian leather, was it? This beautiful wood. It smells amazing. It actually looks real hot and it's gorgeous. Yeah, really, genuinely, what a great thing to get for a Christmas gift. Mwah.
What was I supposed to be talking about?
The universe.
No.
The meaning of life. Oh, BD.
You do BD while I
Yes,
figure out what
okay.
I'm
Well,
supposed
hey, fams, what is this?
A book.
Yes, fams, what is this?
A tray.
Giant dices. What do we use to color these?
A paint.
Dice, yes, all that and more. Board games, galore, and Magic of the Gathering cards. That's what you can find at our friends at BD&D. Please look them up if you want to bring your D&D world to life and have a whole bunch of fun with your friends, just like we did.
Yeah.
Wait. BD&D.
Oh, yeah.
BD&D. Yeah. We haven't sung that for like what?
Ages.
It's been a yonks.
It's been
been
Okay, keep on going. I'm gonna make up some more music while we do
baby.
it.
Hey, if you're looking for dice this Christmas, then why not look at D20 Collective?
Ooh, yeah.
They have a wide range of beautiful, magnificent, like well-crafted dice. And right now they've got their November limited quantity dice. You can see things like the Winter Wonderland that lights up. You can see the Redwood Forest that's made out of beautiful, nice wood. Check them out. They are limited quantity, so once they're gone for realsies, and then you have to look at the December dice, which will probably be amazing as well. Check them out, and if you want a discount, then you can go ahead and type in Kiwi Legenz into the voucher code, and you get yourself a sneaky little discount. Thank you, D20 Collective, and thank you everyone who go to them and go to us.
Yeah. Nice. If you are a world builder, an author, if you are a DM, then you might be interested. You should definitely check out World Anvil. It is an online set of tools that you can use to create your campaign setting. Go ahead and check it out because I think you'll love all the features like article linking, interactive maps, the timelines, the player handouts. So check it out. World Anvil.
Okay, that was our season of Outcasts of Aurumia.
Yeah, nice
Thanks,
job.
everyone. Hey, look, guys, it's been so much fun playing this with you guys. It's
these
been
bunch
a
of
lot of
losers.
fun.
I know, I love it.
Not you guys, the characters.
Yeah.
I mean, the losers of the characters. The outcasts, even.
What we're going to do now is we're going to head off. At the other side of the credits, I'm going to hang around. And if anyone in chat wants to talk about any of the characters or anything like that, any behind-the-scenes stuff, I'll hang around. If any of you guys want to as well, you're welcome to, but no need to.
Nice.
All right, guys, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.